This is the Levels Network. I'm Justin Horo, joined by the Triple OG Willie Mason and the bro Lukey. So, what's happening, boys?
Not a lot, man. I think I'm sort of starting to get a cold.
It's going around.
Yeah, just a little bit. This is as sick as I'll get.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
Just pumping this. Give Lukey a bit of a try. I said,
Like
try
straight
this.
rocket fuel.
Fucking rocket fuel. Really nice Greek honey.
Yep.
5 lemons squeezed.
Yep.
Shitload of turmeric, cayenne pepper, and Celtic salt.
Ooh.
Hot water. Just fucking shake it up.
How'd you
It's
go,
all right.
Lukey?
Oh, it's strong.
If there was no honey in
Yeah.
it, it would be fucking
The
straight fuel.
honey's saving it.
Yeah. Yeah. Honey.
It's the only thing that gets me back.
Honey.
Spouse.
Yeah, honey. You can put honey in most things. And
The Greek honey's the best.
Yeah.
A tiki honey is fucking unreal.
Okay.
Greek bees?
Hey?
Greek bees?
Yes. From this one little island, they only eat thyme and shit like that, so it's fucking unreal.
I want to kick the show off with my referee review rant.
Come on, let's go.
Because it's been sort of like, I say outside of sort of probably the Manly stuff that's been going on, which I want to ask you a few questions about that later on, Mace. I've been watching social media, mainstream media, podcasts, coaches throughout the week and impressors being critical of the obstruction rule specifically, and a couple other rules, which we get to right at the death. And I even said to Lukey, I wanted to make a point on the Monday show. Like, I wanted to get it clipped up. We had so many other good clips that it sort of just didn't fit in.
Well, I tried to clip it up. It was sort of
All over the shop.
all over the shop.
That's why I've brought it back in today, because I feel like for sure they watch content, right? And whether it's ours, whether it's, Nine, Fox, other podcasts, you can watch, if you continually get people telling you things that are the wrong, in my opinion, wrong, and then you have the fans jumping on board, they might start second guessing themselves. So I want to double down, and I thought the referees did an excellent job across the board over the weekend, and there's a couple that really stand out. So when the refs are getting it right, like I said, and still getting criticised, I feel like it's an obligation for me specifically, who's been very critical of them in the past, mates.
Yeah.
And I'm even repping this shirt on purpose. Shout out to Ashley. Yeah, he had a great weekend. The refs had a good weekend. So on the obstruction rule, let's start off with the obstruction rule. Boys, two different, even though I really want to see the same bunker officials covering at least half of the games per season next year. I know that might not be something that we're capable of doing. Ashley Klein on the first Adam Pompey try for the Warriors, and Grant Atkins for the Jackson Purdue try for the Cowboys against the Newcastle Knights. Mm-hmm. We're all good with that. Trust me. There are people within the media, coaches that
They're not good with it?
that are saying the opposite. We want, and I think you're on agree with this too, Mace, both defenders had the ability to avoid that contact.
Shit defense.
They elected to lose their feet. Now, the runner on the outside of their shoulder, yes, that's what we have been talking about for a while, went through the line, and rather than trying to make a rugby league play, like in King Tongia and Jake Arthur, took the easier option by hitting the deck.
And staying in a little bit, they're not in line. They're a step back, which makes them not get off the line. So they're just stuck there. They're not even moving forward. If they're moving forward and these guys are running decoys, you go out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking smart play. That's what they're trying to fuck the refs over, going, sitting in that little bit of a pocket, and he's running. They stop.
Yeah.
And then they're getting fucked for it. Good.
For all year, they've been really consistent with this. They have been. Yeah. They've got maybe one or two where I probably, I thought they had the opportunity to rule the same way, but the consistency from one video referee who was different to the one on Sunday, got to applaud it, boys. And despite some people not understanding the way that the rules have been adjudicated, to remove ourselves from the shitty dives inside shoulder. Now, people are going to be probably screaming at home if they're watching this clip. What about Mitch Moses against the Cowboys? Different. It's different, guys. Why? If you watch every game, Jake Clifford caught the ball on the inside of Jeremiah Nanai.
Yep.
It was like a meter. So I am very confident.
That's the rules, right?
I am very confident If Clifford caught it on the outside of Jeremiah and I, they would have ruled the same that Mitch Moses initiated the contact. Now, we'll never know because that's a hypothetical. But the rule's black and white. Yeah. If you catch it on the inside,
you're free.
That is a penalty, and you are going to get penalised on that. So there we go. There's the clarity on that one. And I think there's no grey area on that. Also, I love Jammer. And Jammer was really big on this one. He even put a clip up on the buy round about this one as well. The pass from Uppy Carousel straight into Turbo in the game.
Yeah, and been doing that a bit.
Mate, that was in our game 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago. They got rid of that rule. This, and again, going back to why I was so critical on Ashley Klein in Origin when it happened, right? And they didn't adjudicate on it. Turbo doesn't move at all. He stays stationary in the position. It's off like a loose ball recovery. And Uppy Carousel tried to throw that ball into row 3. Yeah. Like, that's how hard he tried to throw it into Turbo to get the penalty. Like I said, Jammer, I love you. I strongly disagree with this. And I think all footy fans are sitting there watching that going, that's a penalty. Go the other way. That's gamesmanship that Uppy Carousel's trying to use. Smarts. It is smart, but the refs aren't falling for it. Referees continue to rule that way.
Is it their interpretation of like, you got to clear the ruck? Like, just say, I understand that. Like, he didn't clear the ruck. Tom just stood there. On a knee, wasn't it?
Opposite, Mace. You got to go back and watch it. So there was like a little grubber or something that was put through a try opportunity. It was the first tackle, was a reset. So Tom's in and thereabouts and sort of dives on the ground. And then he sits like, he ends up finding himself in a compromising position. So what you don't do, right, once you can see that play the ball, which is what Tommy did, was stand up and move back through the ruck. He sat
down, wasn't he?
Yeah, he sat in the kneel-in position, and Uppy seen him there, and he was about maybe a metre. I was calling the game. He was about 1.5 metres away. Uppy rips the ball straight into him, and he was trying to get a penalty for his
team. I saw the play. I'm just saying, like, where the interpretation from the refs are like, clear the ruck, Tom.
No.
Is that it?
No. So they ruled in his favour. So, as in, Uppy got penalised against him for throwing it into Tom, right? Adam G ruled that. And then Chris Butler, because Uppy challenged it, Chris Butler agreed with Adam G. So they're on the same page, which is, again, like my frustrations over time has been, all right, it's been the interpretation from video referees to referees. So back in Adam G correctly, in my opinion, caught it correctly, and then Chris Butler doubled down and followed him into it. So you probably have to see it.
I remember it. I'm with you. Yeah. Like he should have he played it like that. He just stayed there.
Yep. Uppy's just got to get up past the ball like
because of the rule in Origin. Just get you shouldn't be able to do that. They fucked that off years ago.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm not against you.
So Jammer's big on, he thinks there's a strategy in players lined in around the ruck. I disagree. Players and hookers, the crafty ones have been doing it for years. They were doing it for years. The referees started cracking down on it, and multiple times, you even see Cheese said a couple of times where he said there's been plays in the ruck where he's had to sort of adjust, pick the ball up, move, throw it to the receiver. I would much prefer that, even though it's a split second.
I see where Jammer's coming from, because they are taking a piss sometimes. I
disagree, mate.
Like they just sort of they're loitering around.
I strongly disagree.
Yeah.
Because of this reason. But like I like that you're able to.
I understand.
Because I wish I was there for Jammer.
Yeah.
How many times have we watched videos before this rule was in, when we were coming through? How many dead Marines are there always in tackles? Multiple.
All the time.
Multiple. And you know why? Because I was always a dead Marine. Because there were often times where I'm in a tackle and I got stuck and, someone comes and knocks you off the tackle, and for whatever reason, he finds his front, he gets up and plays the ball. That's what you're trying to do. That's what the attackers are trying to do. Sometimes there are players that are just going to be in the ruck. And the smart dummy halves for a long time were exposing that.
Yeah,
Cameron Smith was getting out of dummy half. He passed it down to Harry Grant.
Yeah.
Cheese is aware of it. He's talking about it. So what they do, they just go, bang, throw it into him. Penalty,
I'm against
march.
if you are a dead Marine and you try and get back quick and the ball hits you, that's a penalty.
Yep.
Right, but I get it when you're just standing there. Where are you supposed to go,
mate? There's sometimes
you're supposed to lay on your back. No, you got to you take a knee. And
as long as you hold your ground.
Yeah.
Turbo held his ground.
Take a knee, and then they should just play another play.
100%. Turbo held his ground. He realised that he wasn't going to get back in the line before Appy threw the ball. Appy chose to throw the ball at Turbo, and it was I agree with the turnover. I don't know. If,
I'm with you. I
don't know. I don't know about a penalty. Because it didn't matter because I was so close to the line. Well, it did matter because they could have kicked the 2 points. But maybe just a turnover, similar to like an incorrect play the ball, rather than a penalty. Because if you penalise them, then they go down the other end. But in saying that, Adam G, called a penalty. Maybe Appy definitely won't do it again.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not happening all the time.
No,
there's not a big problem with this. Well, the Nines are just taking the piss because they fucked up in Origin.
No, so it hasn't happened in a long time because the Nines realised that they weren't getting rewarded for it for a long time. So
I'm saying, but this year, since Origin, everyone's sort of going. I've seen it more times since Origin than I have in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just direct hitting them on purpose. Where I haven't seen that for ages, apart from when he got away with it in Origin.
Yeah. So
it's like players are like. Well, there's a bit of grey area.
Yeah. If there's grey, they'll try to take it.
They'll try and get a penalty because you know how hard he's trying to get out of yardage. That's what Appy saw.
Yep. So there's more point. Referees, great job over the weekend. Obstruction rule. You're never going to get everyone 100% on board with every single rule or interpretation, but I would prefer that defenders attempt to make a play rather than lose their feet and look for contact with runners on their outside shoulder. And I would prefer Uppy Carousel or Harry Grant or Gordon Chamkantong, whoever may be playing hooker for whatever team, make an effort to get around the player that has in and around the ruck off a lost tackle. I agree. I think majority would be on board with that.
Yep.
So there you go, boys.
Well done.
Papa Macros, Mace. They are on board for the rest of the season. Absolutely loving the Papa Macros every week that we get sent. If you want to get yourself a box, go onto the website, papamacros.com.au. Enter the code for you. If you're ordering your first ever box, what you put in is levels 30, all in capital letters, and that'll get you $30 off the first box. And then if you've already had, obviously, your first box with the levels code levels 30, the next time you go on, for all future orders, put in levels 10, and that'll get you 10% off all future orders moving forward. I've been absolutely loving them at the moment.
I'm having
them.
Did you get the Liam one?
No, because we only talked about it. So we're putting in the order today.
Yeah, mine's gone.
If you, for your orders, there you go. There's a good tip. So in order to get your order for this week that arrives on Sundays, every Sunday, put in the order by tonight. So which one am I going to get? The lamb
lambs,
ragu?
The lamb ragu with pasta.
Yeah.
Big fan? Oh, there we go.
One. Yeah.
That's 2 ticks of approval. We'll see if we can get the 3 next week. All right, let's get to a couple of messages from last week. And I didn't even catch this, but someone wrote, Paulie McCain says, we're talking about the just a quick heads up for the Triple OG. The Art of War was written by Sun Tzu.
Oh, did I say Shang Tsung?
A much revered historical Chinese military figure, not Shang Tsung, the evil soul-snatching
I know exactly
sorcerer.
who Shang Tsung is.
I don't know either.
From Mortal Kombat.
What did you? Sorry,
Sun Tzu was he's like a fucking. He wrote the Art of War and everything.
Yeah, so he's a historical
military
Chinese
legend,
military figure.
Shang Tsung is Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Okay.
Are they the books that Latrell's reading on his story?
It would be. The Art of War is pretty good.
Yesterday or the day before?
He's
gone hard on the books lately.
I've seen The Alchemist was one of them.
Yeah, The Alchemist.
The Alchemist is one of them. Honest mistake, big fella.
Yeah,
motherfucking rules. Love the potty boys. Been listening since L1 from day one.
So, where did Shang Tsung come from?
What were you talking about with how did that? Because I'm
talking about Fitzy and what he reads.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Art of War. Sun Tzu. Shang Tsung. Come on, man.
Yeah. Close enough.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Sun Tzu.
Anyway,
Tim Tzu's brother.
We had a couple.
Tim Tzu's brother. It's Nikita and Tzu.
Shout out to Nikita. How did Nikita go last?
Killed it.
Pumped him.
Well done, Nikita.
He didn't get off
Fucking
the chair
animal,
in
man.
the second round, the other guy.
Oh, wow.
I called both of them. Called Zarafa.
He's a problem, Nikita.
Hey,
Nikita.
They need to get behind him.
Let's stay on that. Nikita is which one of those brothers do you think's going to fight? What's his name?
Zarafa. Nikita.
Nikita will?
That's what last night set up.
Okay. There we go.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
I heard Zarafa talking on SEN the other week, and it was talking about in the lead up to the November.
He's a good dude, Zarafa.
He's entertaining.
Nah,
yeah.
I like him. He's a good man.
Yeah.
They're definitely different.
For sure.
The Zeus compared to Zarafa.
Because Tim Tzu and Zarafa were going at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that fight got
Yeah.
postponed, right? Something happened with
Nikita's-
Zarafa saying something.
It was during when the borders were shut and Zarafa couldn't get up there or something. Or
Yeah.
Then it all, you never know what side of the story.
Yeah, for sure.
How old's Nikita?
Nikita's only like 20.
Yeah, he's going to be a fucking big problem. He's got that real killer instinct in him.
He's gonna,
Yeah, like we did an interview with him over in Vegas.
Yeah.
He's a fucking psycho.
27.
He's
Good psycho. He's 27.
27.
yeah.
How old's Timmy?
33.
33, yeah.
Is he? I know, just a guess.
Jesus. No, what
Been around for a minute.
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
30.
Okay.
I thought he was my age. Anyway.
And I'll like this one. I chuck this one as well. Put all the kids to bed. Now just having a puff, listening to the brothers. Gippy is about 50 minutes from Noosa if going speed limit. See, that's the best way to put it for us. So, like, you can tell me kilometres and I'll just be like, yeah, okay, like,
What if I do
whatever.
180?
Yeah, whatever. 50 minutes going the speed limit. There we go. Noosa. Basically, it's the start of the Sunshine Coast, Gympie, to Bribby Island. Bribey Island.
yeah.
Okay, Bribey Island. Yeah, I was going to say I'm not familiar with either. So
Yeah.
I love the potty and I love how you talk about my brothers. Shout out. Got a bit of an Indigenous flag there on the back end too as well. So shout out to all the brothers out there.
I love the speed limit. If you go the speed
If you
limit.
go the speed limit. Yeah. Yeah.
Spent 150K.
All right, let's get to some international eligibility again.
Oh.
All right, here we go. So this one is from Ab Saham. I think happy medium for international eligibility should be you select a country after a World Cup and you're with that team till the next World Cup. If you miss the team, then you miss the team. That would eliminate all the stories, all the speculation during the season. When you make a top 30 squad, you select as well, and that's the team you are eligible for until the end of the World Cup. Is that a compromise for you, Mace?
I don't know. So if you're just say Payne Haas falls out of favour with Australia or whatever, or Tino,
So be it.
back end of his career, just say in 5 years, five or 6 years.
Yep.
They're about 31, 32 years old, on the decline. Tonga, Samoa, all these, they're fucking legit powerhouses.
Yep.
You can't just go to Samoa or Tonga, can you?
Why?
Like if you're one of those guys, maybe you're not. Maybe they want to pick you, but if going by these rules,
Yep.
like you can't go back.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't go back.
No, that's his point, and that's what I agree
That's what
with.
I mean. Like,
Right, you set yourself right. Like
Yeah.
you when you declare it, and that would take away. I reckon it's
Yeah,
a
it
good
takes-
compromise. That
you've got to really think about what you do.
yeah, you do. Like you put some thought into it.
Because as I was saying, I'm only picking the two best because they can go, oh, I didn't make the Aussie team, I'll go to Samoa.
Yeah,
I didn't make this, I'll go. You know what I mean? Like you can change and swap, but like,
and here's a good one to add to that. On top of it, before we get to you, Leaky, just wondering, what happens if you're half Samoan and Tongan? Can you still represent both, or do you still just want them representing one?
it's fucking hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is
and
where
he's
They've got to have their eligibility.
I've just looked up what rugby union does.
yep.
They haven't played Test rugby for 3 years.
Yep.
The clock starts from their last senior appearance, including World Cups and Tier 1 internationals.
Okay.
It's confusing.
Yeah, don't
that Lions
yeah,
shit. 'Cause
rugby union's way more
Have a look at
confusing.
British Lions. There was fucking about 6 or 7 guys born in New Zealand and Australia, all that sort of shit. So their eligibility rules. You go over there for 3 years and you're you're Irish.
Without dismissing what you just said there, Luke, with rugby union, they have so many things that factor into it that it's quite confusing.
Yeah.
I think this is a good compromise.
Yeah.
You dig your heels in and then you select. Yeah, we might miss out on a couple of stars every year that could be in the. Kalen's messaged me about.
Just hit me. Everyone in their cars.
He's
like,
in.
I got a message.
So Kalen's just getting into fantasy, like NFL
I saw
fantasy
that,
proper. Yeah. So he's been
Asking ChatGPT for
yeah.
a fantasy.
So I'm his Chat GPT at the moment.
Probably not a bad shout.
Come on.
Sonia on ChatGPT.
And maybe he can hear us talking about international eligibility and wants to get involved with the Kiwis. Yeah, but Mace, I reckon this would do it, mate, because and here's one thing I want to say. I hate it when people talk about this, and you said this the other week with regards to Hindy, when people say, easy, I've got a solution. If you start with easy, I've got a solution for this.
You're not thinking.
You are not thinking, because in no way is this easy for either side. So if you're saying, yeah, easy, that's sweet, they can play for Tonga and Australia and all. No, that's not easy, because there are people that would love to represent the Australian jersey that don't want you swapping and changing. And then vice versa. If you're guys and you know how much I love Gordy, but Gordy starts with easy. If you don't want to, if you want to play for Australia, then you should lock in for Queensland. It's not that
But
easy.
you know
Gordy.
why? Because it's easy for them.
Of course. That's why it's not easy
That's why
across
it's
the board,
not
mate.
easy for me.
Yes.
It's not easy for you.
Yes.
It's not easy for Tino.
It's not easy
It's
for
not
Gordy.
even fucking Payne Haas or Gordy.
But it's not easy for Gordy, and it's not easy for you, and it's not easy for...
No, I'm just saying, but like, just say if you're Heine, it's easy for him in his mindset, right? Because he's like, I'm an Aussie, country kid, country New South Wales, Australia, done.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted to do. Where Payne Haas, born here, Samoan heritage, can play for New South Wales and Australia.
Okay, yeah.
Tino, same sort of thing. Critter, Bizza, all these guys, same sort of thing. Myself, born in New Zealand, quarter Samoan, Tongan, raised here. Dad was an Aussie. Fuck, it's all over the shop, really. So it's like, it's not easy for these guys to make this decision.
So but here's what I want to clarify. Like, there are guys on the other side that are saying it's easy as well, right? So exactly to your point with Hindy saying, or they may even think like Gordy, oh, it's easy, you select this. But there are also people on the other side are saying that the rules are there, so it's easy, right? Like, it's easy for a guy. He should be given the opportunity to have all those things.
Yeah,
no matter
I
what
understand,
side you're on. Well, no matter what side you're on and whatever way you view it, if you start with it's easy, they should just, whatever side you're arguing, you're not doing this any good. Because I think most rational people understand that it's very complicated.
Yeah.
And then Gordy keeps adding, I'd play for Queensland for free. Everyone should want to play for free. It's like, it's not even that era anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yes, you shouldn't. You know, like, I mean, and those blokes would, right? Like, Gordy was that sort of dude where the game, he was playing for Queensland when the game wasn't paying like it is now, right? So, like, they didn't understand how much the game was making. The game's worth billions of dollars. So you want a piece of the pie. If Gordon Tallis is playing right now, if I'm playing right now, if Alan Langer's playing right now, you want to get paid for Origin because it's a fucking massive spectacle. But understand their mindsets. Like, I'll play for Queensland for free.
They've already done it.
Because he already done it for fucking free.
Basically.
Because he was getting like, you know, $2,000 in 94, 95. Most of those guys, so people don't understand. So when Gordy says that, he fucking means it. When Andrew Johns says it, when you played in that night in the 90s era, you fucking meant it because you did play for free. Now it's like, you know what, it's a double-edged sword because you know how much the game's making, so you want a piece of the pie.
My point with it, it's he's putting pressure on them from the financial aspect of it, which shouldn't be part of the conversation. It should be what they want to do, which is right. For free, I'll play for Queensland for free, and it's a heart decision.
Yeah.
So he's pulling on the heartstrings.
Of course.
But also going back to the point again, this is a good argument for it on the other side, Lukey, too, is that, you know, in a way, the players that are making the decision to play for especially the Pacific Islander teams are basically doing it for free compared to what they probably could make. Like,
so that's his argument for them wanting to play for Australia and play Origin.
Yeah, but
You get the same money now.
Yeah, and the players.
But that's what will be part of the discussion when they're doing everything.
The money argument is almost irrelevant now because the players are on so much.
Yes.
Where it's like it might be international payments and even Origin payments. I'll tell you where you get Origin. I'll tell you where Origin, the money factors in for Origin. And we've said this before, Mace, and rankings and how you're viewed long term is that, like 90 grand's like still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
People out there would love to be earning 90 grand to play 3 Origin games. For some of these stars,
the tax man comes in.
For some of those stars, it's 10% of their contract. Like, a lot of them would be close to or thereabouts $1 million. But if you do play Origin, you're probably a better chance of getting that $1 million contract. Yeah. And you're a better chance of the way that you're viewed historically as well.
Legacy.
When we start, like, whenever we get in a conversation about, you know, the best halves and Nathan or whatever, we very rarely speak about Jerome Hughes. Why? Out of sight, out of mind, playing for New Zealand. Like, that's just how it is, and that's the way it always will be. Like, there are not even any Kiwis that are a part of the immortal conversation, whether they're good enough or not.
Because of Origin.
Because of Origin, right? Yeah. So that's I think the core reason why most want to play Origin is because that's the pedestal that everyone wants to put the players onto. Less about the money. The money's just like it's maybe the fourth or fifth thing that comes in.
And just say for our era, right, in the 2000s where the highest contract was probably 500, 550 maybe. So when you did play like tests at the end of the year, it's an extra like 50, 100 grand. You're playing Origin.
How much did you get for a test? Can you remember roughly around?
I reckon about
in your prime.
10, I reckon.
10
for Aussies.
Yep.
And
What
about
about
12
Origin?
and a half for Origin.
For 12
12 and a half, 15.
okay.
I think it got to 15 by the end.
Yeah.
But that, like, you
And
just...
do you mind sharing like what your contract would have been like?
my contract
roughly?
was always around about like 400, 350, 400.
Okay. And you were a premier player
Yeah,
during that time?
like even Joey Johns in his prime was on 400.
Yeah.
His whole prime.
And that's at the back end, on the back end. So they went through the Super League war,
Yeah.
right? And then once it became professional NRL area, it sort of took a dip again,
Yeah,
right?
it took
Before
a dip
started
because the salary cap was 3.2 mil.
Okay.
And
so
it was
that-
two.
so
so it was
that's a lot of money for you to
It was
make.
a lot of money, yeah.
Maybe that's 20% of your contract.
Yeah, as a percentage of
For sure.
contract.
So like when
To
you
make up
talk
playing
about Origin, you're like,
yeah.
okay, there's like 40 grand or something like that, or 30, 40 grand like you can make.
Yeah.
And then obviously you can make more in your contract.
Yeah.
Aussie tour. So you could probably bring in, if you're part of the rep scene,
Yep.
3 Origins, 6 tests or something at the end of the year, you probably talk about 150
Yeah.
all up, maybe something like that, where you fucking need that.
Well, your
then you
floors
can
are-
take your contract to like, and then you got endorsement. So you probably, the great players, the best players, are probably maybe max 700, max.
Yeah.
You know, like, and that was at the peak of their games. You know, so that was including rep games. You had to play every fucking rep.
So
rep
back
game,
then, so
every
then-
rep game.
So back then, in fairness, and not taking a shot at anyone, it was really important. Like
Very important.
money was a factor
Yes.
for playing for Australia and New South Wales.
But it was a money thing, but it was like, because Australia was the best.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're in that test team. You know that you're like one of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a flex, and you're so proud to be in that team where
Yeah. Fair.
right now I'm picking 3 or 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 from Tonga and Samoa that aren't there, where you wouldn't before.
Yeah.
You wouldn't 20 years ago.
Yep.
There's not many players that would be from the, because they'd be playing for Australia.
Yep.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Because that was the pinnacle. Now, because the island game is so strong, these young kids are being influenced by the Taumalolos, by the Fafitas, the Olakauatus now. Look at it. Everyone's going, they were 15 when they made that decision, these young kids, 12. They're looking at these guys going, fuck, I want to play. Seeing just think about what happened in 2017.
Yeah.
The Red Sea over in New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah.
It was fucking, gives tingles now. Watching it, me being a fucking retired player. Imagine being a 13, 14-year-old watching that going, or 12-year-old going, fuck, I want that.
Yeah.
And this is the product of that right now.
Yeah. Everyone in your lounge room, you might have, because I grew up with Pacific Islanders, playing with them, teammates.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you had a household there that it would be over. Like even Etu
Fucking
Waiseli,
packed.
right? Etu Waiseli represented Tonga multiple times. I
Yeah.
think he might even be.
Etu.
Etu was a neighbour of mine when
Remember
I
he
played.
come
at
over to
Parramatta.
France?
Yeah.
And I fucked him up.
He was he lived in units when we lived in Parramatta, and mate, they had fucking 13 people living in a 2-bedroom unit. Like that was just how. So imagine just all those Tongans, Samoans, or whatever.
How proud they were
How
back
proud
in
they
that
were
day.
sitting around sitting on a lounge, mattress on the ground, fucking TV, and just Tonga and all these stars like Jason Tomalolo.
We need to
Blake.
pump that Tonga Samoa game up. Like I heard that they're trying to, like, it could possibly rival Origin. I'm like, yeah, if it's marketed right and you played at the right time, yeah, you're going to pack out fucking, what it's called, the New Zealand one, Mount Smart,
Eden Park,
Eden Park. You'll pack those
Combank,
out. Yeah.
ALLIANZ.
What were you saying with Shawnee? The finals here?
Oh yeah. Shawnee's frustrated, and a lot of Kiwis are. So Australia obviously aren't in the Pacific Championships because they're playing in an Ashes. The finals at Combank Stadium, or
It is.
Or
Combank
Allianz?
Stadium.
No, it
Combank
wouldn't be
or
an
ALLIANZ. One
No,
of them.
Allianz is getting torn up.
So it's Combank.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's in Australia.
Should be at fucking New Zealand.
Yeah. So here's the conspiracy tinfoil
God, they're
hat.
fuckwits.
The tinfoil hat is, and this is a chance. I would still say New Zealand. Like if I was setting the markets for, and I think I've said this. Did I say this last week?
We can check.
Championships?
See if there is.
No, it's not out yet. No, I was speaking about it with Kempy then. So we're setting the markets for the Pacific Championships. The market's not out yet because they won't put up a market until the teams are available and the squads are named. But I reckon New Zealand would be $2.20 to 50 favourites. I think Samoa would be next at about $3, and then Tonga not far off it, maybe $4.
They're pretty even.
Just because Tonga have got huge injuries. Olakauatu. Actually, when I was factoring that in last week when we were talking about it, actually it was on crunch time with Jimmy Smith. I thought Keon Kalamatangi was out for the season. Now he might play.
Nah, he might play in the last round, yeah.
He might play this week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I thought
that'll
Keon
be
was
right.
out for the season.
So at him and Katoa, Taumalolo lock, Fanua Blake prop, Stefano, the other prop. That's just off the top of my head.
Stefano's Samoan, isn't he?
No, he's Tongan.
Is he?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a decent team.
Yeah.
Just off the fucking top of the head.
So let's get to this then. Off the back of that. Yeah, because that's... Look, that
I love the chat. And I love...
He's both.
Oh, is he?
Half. I think he's been trying to play for Tonga, but...
He has chosen to represent Samoa
No.
in the Pac Champs.
Okay.
Fuck him.
Really.
I'm joking.
That's a good question. Like, and then that's like, you know, all these different hypotheticals. It is a good point, right? Like, because we talked about it, Mason. You were like, you know what? Let's select one. It's, again, going back to my point. If anyone starts the conversation with, it's easy.
It's pretty easy.
And it's a throwaway comment. Like, I've got it solved. Nah, it's fucking
And
really
you know what?
complicated.
When they start like that, I think they just don't really care.
No, they don't. They're
It's
so...
really like they'll ask about it and they're like, just get the shit sorted.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that's how it's a throw off because they actually don't care.
It's not rational.
Not that much. Not as much as say me.
Yeah.
Because I care. Because I want it to be sorted.
Yeah.
And I want New South Wales to be strong. I want these guys to still be able to compete for New South Wales and Queensland whilst representing Samoa and Tonga.
All right, let's get to Tino Malawi before we move off it. It's been reported that he will not be following Penrith. He will be staying with the Kangaroos. Well, this is announced anyway. It hasn't been confirmed on anything from Faisal Malawi at this point, but he has a preference for playing for the Kangaroos this year in the Ashes series in England. Beyond that, however, question marks remain whether he will indeed make the switch next year for the Rugby World Cup. You mentioned that, right, Mace? Because of you have been a part of the last tour to England for the Ashes tour, and you talked about how special it was for you. It's a pretty unique opportunity for Tino right now, and then still having the ability to make the switch next year.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they need to stop. It's, you know what I mean? It's perfect for Tino, but sometimes they got to go, well, can you have the best of both worlds? Maybe some players can. You know, if they don't change these rules, Tino's going to go, I want to go win a fucking Ashes, and then I want to go play Samoa next year and win a World Cup.
Yeah,
that's his mindset. Because I think his heart is obviously with Australia. His heritage is with Samoa. He played for Samoa in the 9s. I think he's already ticked that box personally, right? It's not as good as the 13, but he could be thinking, I'll go get over there, win an Ashes, fucking dip over to Samoa.
But here's the thing too, because this is just reported, so we don't know. Maybe he has no intentions of ever going to Samoa.
Maybe.
Right? Maybe he's made his decision and he's selecting the Ashes and you
I'm
guys.
pretty sure he's already ticked the World Cup for Australia. He's won Queensland, he's won a grand final. He can go over there, win the Ashes, and then if they win a fucking World Cup for the Islands, anyone, that'll be the biggest thing in the history of the game.
Yeah.
For the
international game.
For the international
game.
And he can be a part of that.
Yeah.
And you want to be a part of things like
if Samoa
history.
or Tonga were able to do that. Yeah.
So I think he's probably thinking like that. He's 25, he's in his prime. I just think
for the rivalry and we talked about the rivalry with Samoa and Tonga for so long and you know, not too far away from each other. There was a lot of, I think for the most part now there's a lot of love between just if you're a Pacific Islander, you're a Polynesian. It feels like it all in one. Yeah, even though of course those two islands would love to win it respectively, I think either of and throw Fiji and Papua New Guinea, that island representation for a World Cup would just explode the entire Polynesian community.
Crazy. Look what happened in the last couple of World Cups, 17 and 22. Come on, man, that's there.
Yeah,
Islanders are everywhere. As soon as a team goes good, everyone's the same.
Yeah,
all islands support the islands.
Yeah,
Bulldog Richie in his Telegraph article said his friend said that he still remains torn over the decision.
Oh, okay.
I just think he will. I think he'll represent because of the Ashes are so important. And then he'll go next year.
Okay.
And I think he has every right to because he's represented. He's given it, I think he's played about 10 tests now. He's already won a World Cup.
Yep. If he does do this, Mace, and this is a big one too. So I feel strongly about this. I thought the first comment was a good compromise, and I'm always looking for compromise, right? Like you're not going to make everyone happy, but can we find a compromise? Geez, I'd love to have communication and your eligibility set at the start of the year, at least. If we can't, and then maybe after the World Cup, because it is still so messy, maybe we make it clear with the suggestion that, all right, we're in a World Cup cycle right now. Who are you declaring? Ben Gardner
for the next 4 years.
Ben Gardner can start planning for the 4 years for Samoa in preparation for a World Cup. Kevy can do that for the Australian team. Stacey Jones can do that for the Kiwis.
That's what I said last week. Like, again, I think they will make a rule after the World Cup, but before that, they're just going to go, just whatever. You know, like, just get things going. If Tino wants to do this, yeah, you can, till after the World Cup, and then put some fucking rules in place, please, NRL. So we don't have to talk about this shit again.
If it means we miss out on a star or two that aren't selected for their selected country that they pick, so be it. I think I'm happy with that.
There's enough talent.
With clarity. I think people would prefer clarity and understanding who is available for their teams over one or two players who don't make an Australian team or don't make a New Zealand team, and then therefore try to play for Samoa or Tonga because they haven't made those teams. I think.
And what you said was perfect before. Get to the World Cup and they go, Tino, who are you playing for the next 4 years till the next World Cup? Tonga or Samoa or Australia. Same as Payne Haas, same as Critter.
Same as Hammer.
Yeah, everybody.
Same as Isaiah Katoa.
And then you fucking have to lock into that. Then World Cup. Then you make your choice.
It'd be interesting to see, like we talked about it before with the eligibility rules. Someone wrote a comment in there as well. I think Isaiah Katoa was talking about it with Source on his new podcast, and he said that his preference was Tonga, and because it gave him the opportunity to play for
it's big.
For Origin, obviously, and he can still play Origin. But if he had to select a country between New Zealand and Australia, he would have selected New Zealand.
Shit. See?
Yeah.
That's a fucking... How do you fix that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but he has all the right to feel like that.
Yeah.
No one can say that's easy.
He was born and raised in New Zealand.
That's an easy fix.
No, it's not an easy fix.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You can never say it's an easy guitar. That's an easy fix.
Yeah.
Because he has got fucking everything at his feet.
And let me just sneak this one in too, because there might be some Cook Islands who are feeling left out. He would also love the opportunity to play for Cook Islands as well, to represent his mother. So his father's Tongan, his mother's Cook Islands, and he would love the opportunity to play for Cook Islands. And Val Holmes apparently was on the podcast as well. So people shout out to Source, doing a great job with his body.
Source on the new International Eligibility podcast.
Yeah.
He's going Lebanon, Australia, fucking everyone.
Val said he was going to select Cook Islands before the injury for the... Oh, actually, he still might be able to.
What's he done?
He did his shoulder Rico,
Uncles. Yeah. Well, he's done.
No, World Cup's next year. So I
thought you meant this year.
So Val's going to select Cook Islands.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's awesome.
So if your rule comes in, he'd have to make that decision, say January.
Yeah, so my thing was, there we go. Good question, Lukey. If Val wants to play for Cook Islands, let's make it in January. Like everyone signs their top 30 contracts November 1st or whatever, and then we go through the eligibility. Everyone state who their country is. Don't, because there was the opportunity to put 2 or 3 even back then. No. What team do you want to represent at the end of the year if selected and good enough? All right? And then we know, and then we don't have to have this chat before Origin, during Origin, after Origin, 3 weeks out from finals, during the week of the grand final, potentially, if we get an answer from Hammer. Like, we're over it. So my big thing is this comes up and we get people arguing because put a rule in place, make it at the start of the year, declare, and if you do not make your team, then...
I'm just thinking the NRL is just sitting there going, let's just get through this year, and we'll get through the World Cup, and then the rules are going to change, and then we'll move on from there for the rest of the whole rugby league world.
Okay, so let's move on from... That's it, eligibility, right? Are we over that for 2 more weeks?
Are we going to ban it? Let's ban it.
No, because I feel like we've said that before and then brought it back up. Anyway.
Oh, this is going to get brought up every fucking week because everyone's got different takes on it.
Yeah.
With the question they got really good takes.
Yeah. By the way, boys, I've been played.
What happened?
Got a comment. Olivia Dunn. Scope with the Cleary glazing. He's played you.
Glazing.
The rule is the rule. They weren't as smart as they thought they were trying to get around it. It's black and white for a reason. Thanks for the condescending lesson.
Olivia Dunn, relax.
Having or showing an condescending adjective. Having or showing an attitude of patronising superiority. Is that what I was doing when I was explaining?
I didn't feel that.
If you're a Melbourne fan,
fuck,
what fan would you have been? I guess.
Yeah, Melbourne fan. Has to be Melbourne fan. Because I was like, in a way, because I had Penrith fans arguing with me too with regards to like me. applauding Harry's gamesmanship. I had both fan bases arguing with me.
Because people don't want to see him
There was
die.
no way that you were full on
You were
doing
definitely
that.
glazing the IQ levels, but I love that part of the game.
Yeah. Am I being condescending to Olivia now for reading out this comment and talking about her comment? Is that condescending?
That tone is.
Stop,
Very condescending.
Olivia Dunn, stop being so condescending.
Olivia Dunn.
Sounds like an actor.
We done it. Yeah. Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
Olivia Munn, there you go.
That's Roger's ex.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's just awful.
He's got a list, Rogers.
Oh. He just did a podcast recently.
Oh, actually, I want to shout out that dude from Nebraska, that Aussie kicker. Did you see all that?
There you go. That's a good shout out.
Yeah, he got really emotional in the press conference, missing his family back home. I just want to give.
I started following him.
Yeah, he's a kicker. Have you watched him kick?
Yeah,
he
kicks
gun.
like
Aussie.
he
Kicks like a mule.
but he kicks like to corners. Like that's what his kicking shape
accurate
looks like.
is.
They've never glazed. Speaking of glazing, America is glazing his kicking style.
You know who he is? Matt Rule. So Matt Rule used to be the head coach for the Carolina Panthers, and he was at a couple of teams. So he's been talking about it.
What's his name? I need to get his name.
I started following him recently. I'll go to my latest.
Go to my latest.
He's 2-footed, right? So he injured his left foot.
Shout out Archie Wilson.
Archie Wilson, that's it.
He's only Huskies football, Nebraska, and
He watched this.
he got really emotional talking about missing home. And
He'll go to the NFL, you reckon? Easy.
apparently he's a gun. Yeah.
What-
Anyway,
He looks thick as well. He's only like 19 or 20, so it looks like he's got a good thick
where's
build.
he from? Like,
Melbourne.
is he a Melbourne boy?
Yeah. Part of that, they got a thing over there called Kick Something.
Yeah, that part's hard. I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, poor fella.
He's only pup. He's about 19 too.
Melbourne's a bit different than Nebraska.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking Nebraska's proper. Fucking Huskies. Just corn everywhere.
All good.
That's good.
he raised
He's
right.
raised. I was
Yeah.
about to say that. He's
Yeah.
raised well.
Yeah.
Loves
that's-
his
the
family.
was on the Today Show, I think.
Oh,
they
were
did an
they?
interview with him. They seem like good gang.
They'll
He's
be
got
loving
two
him.
Hope
like
he
younger
fucking
brothers
kills
that
it.
are like mini versions of him, and they were like trying not to laugh on camera and stuff at him crying.
How good's that?
He's pouring his heart out. And they're two little. How old's his little brothers? Like
Probably
12,
like
13?
12, 13,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking oath they are.
Yeah.
Silk.
All right, let's get to also, we would like to, should we throw to Fozzie? No, money.
Throw to money.
That was the
Let's
money.
throw to money instead.
That was the
instead of
money.
Fozzie. All right, here we are. Welcome back to another episode brought to you by Athlete. We are with our man, the money man, Cam Munster. This is brought to you by Athlete, and you can win a recovery and performance pack if you let us know in 50 words or less who your favorite performer or player, of a player or a team over the weekend was. And I reckon you get a bit of bonus points if you throw in money and Foz as well. Like they're our guys. So if you want to let us know in 50 words or less, Luffy will share the link. You for sure get bonus points for chucking in money. Congratulations to the winners, Mary J and Jason M and Divine I, who were our winners last week. But you were a winner on the weekend, money. So congratulations to you as well.
Yeah,
Big
thank
win
you.
against a very dangerous Penrith team doing their best work late.
Yeah, they're a good team, aren't they? They never hurt themselves. They're always in it for the first for the full 80. And you're always nervous when you get into golden point because when you got a guy like Nathan Cleary with the boot he's got, he's done it time and time again, and just keeps kicking field goals. I think he just loves it for fun. I don't know whether he practices or not, or he's just got that perfect leg that just doesn't miss. But
So good.
mate, I practice every day at training. We do like so much work on obviously set up and do like kicking and that. And mate, I can barely kick him straight as it is. So mate, he'll be doing 100, maybe 150 kicks a day, I reckon. No wonder his groins and legs so sore.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that too, Money, because I brought this up yesterday. I brought up how you two teams in particular know each other so well, but also know each other so well that you're in a position where, like, between the 20 meter, from your 20 meter line to their 20 meter line, you've got that all down pat. You know each other inside and out. So you guys, probably more than any other teams, have the ability to spend a little bit extra time on those big moments, either icing, setting up for, the back end of games because the finals are coming up. And I think it's a real benefit. And you could see tactically at the end of the games, that you two guys just, well, in my opinion, you two are levels above because of the extra detail, like kicking field goals, getting into that position, coming up with the play like Harry did. So here's another question. I want to get straight to it.
Yeah.
We watched the video back yesterday, me and Mace. You were sitting behind Harry. Was it predetermined going into that set? Because it didn't look like you're in a position to kick, but your body language suggested Harry was always going to have a sneak. Was that always the case?
I don't know if it was always going to have a sneak. I think we both had a bit of a look at each other. We probably identified that there was that many people coming to get me, and Dylan Edwards was one of them.
Yep.
I didn't expect them all to come. We thought maybe one marker and maybe Dylan Edwards and A.
Yeah.
But we didn't expect the whole crew to come. And lucky Harry didn't pass me because it probably would have missed. I'm probably a good kicker from 40 to 50 out. I think I don't have to worry about it a whole heap.
Well,
But
the reason I'm happy to ask it too, Money, and I don't want to give any tricks away and all that, but you've used one of your biggest tricks. Like, it's going to be very hard to get away with that again now in the finals
yeah,
after
for
Harry
sure.
started in that game. So that's
Yeah.
why I was happy to ask it. Did you get a read on the first kick? Did you see something on that first kick that you had was like, all right, next time we get an opportunity, there might be a chance to go?
Yeah, for sure. I think when I noticed there was that many blokes coming towards me, and I'm pretty sure it was Henry that I hit with the kick. I'm pretty confident that one was going over. I got sent footage of it. It would look like he was about to hit it.
Hit it
So
sweet.
yeah, I did hit it sweet for once in my life. But it wasn't my moment. It was Harry's moment. But yeah, like you said, teams are going to be worrying about that now. But in saying that, we might get less heat kicking the ball now that they're
There
worried
you
about
go.
Harry. Markers might not get there. I feel like markers are probably the closest to you getting to you. And yeah, I think for
A
me,
little bit of
I just got
doubt
to be.
now?
Yeah, there's a little bit of doubt, a little bit of
There's a little
hesitation.
bit of
So
doubt.
that's all we need.
Chestnut checkers, baby.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
you played fullback for the first time in a long time. Pappy was a late scratching. Belly elected to keep Nick Meaney in the centres. How did you find it back there? It's probably been a long time. Has it been a couple of years since you played fullback?
Funny enough, 2 years 2 years ago, I played against Penrith at Penrith. So
At Penrith.
there you go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, I've got a good memory, Money. I
yeah,
watch all the
you
games,
do.
mate.
That's why you're an athlete.
How
Mate,
did it feel,
honestly,
mate? How did the legs feel? How's the body feel? It's a different type of fatigue, right? A different type of fitness level, being at the fullback and the kick returns and all that sort of stuff.
yeah, I just think it's a different position altogether. You just get more time and space at the back when you get the ball in the hands. Obviously, a bit more pressure catching bombs or getting a lot of pressure on you when they're coming through in the kick chase. But yeah, there's a couple of things I wanted to get better with. Probably attention to detail and just my execution with passes at the back of shape. Probably a little bit rusty there, but yeah, the legs were a little bit sore after the game. My shoulders weren't, which was good. So I was able to get myself involved in certain situations around the ball, around the ruck, to obviously try and cause some havoc. But yeah, I just think for me, if I go back there again, just work a little bit more harder on detail and just trying to create opportunities. But when you're playing against a team against Penrith, you don't get many and you need to ice them.
Well, Nate's tried to ice a 40-20 on you, and you just picked it up so nonchalant. You're so rat's ass, mate. Like, how in a moment like that, you made it just look so easy, and Nath absolutely peppered poor Gags last week.
Yeah.
And Gags is not a fullback himself. The way you just scooped it up, it's, I guess, even though you don't play there week in, week out, did you enjoy the freedom of being able to go on, even though I'd imagine you do it to an extent playing six, but did you enjoy the freedom of going both sides of the ruck, pushing through the middle, sort of not being so left side, right side dominant?
Yeah, of course. I think when you get to these days of footy, like back in the day, it used to be 2 pass shift, like a half to half, or you know what I mean? So you could go both sides. But now a lot of teams are so structured of having one bloke pigeonholed on one side, the other, and then the half swing.
Yep.
And you still use your fullback in that. So it was nice just to be able to go around and run around and just be able to play my style of footy and look around. And it would have been nicer if it was a bit dry on the weekend, but you don't obviously get the conditions you want sometimes. So that was probably something that I really loved, is just being able to go over there without having to worry about a certain edge. You know what I mean? Like, I have to have something organised or have someone ready to go if they want to come down that short side or come to the left. So it was good to be able to get on the open side and be able to run some shape. Just on Nathan, yeah, look, obviously he's a world-class kicker. So I did a bit of homework on him and did some video on that, just because I've seen the way he just picks apart teams with his kicking game and his ball playing, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. He's got so many things in his kit bag that you just got to just got to admire from afar sometimes, and just go, yeah, I got done beautifully from him. And sometimes you got to take it on the chin from someone so special like himself.
Yeah. Well, it must be a pleasure to sort of, watch him do video on him, try to get little parts and add it to your game. At the end of the year, it's a highly contested position. We've been talking about it now. The Ashes is coming up at the end of the year. Everyone's been talking about Payne Haas, Tino. We were trying to figure out how Kevy's going to work yourself, Mitchell, Nathan, and Tommy into that 7 and 6 with the flexibility in a squad. Let's get to the decision with Payne, Tino, and potentially Hammer, though, because you are arguably one of the players most affected by the decision by Payne, in not a negative way, just purely facts, is that if you have Payne Haas playing front row for you, you're probably a little bit more confident than, say, like not having Payne in your team and Big Tino. How do you think this is good for international footy with Payne, and if Tino and Hammer select playing for Samoa? How do you see it, mate? And the opportunities that it may arise for some other guys that you've got an eye on for the Australian team.
Yeah, look, I think it's a great concept for the game. I know they're talking about eligibility with obviously the Queensland and New South Wales teams and stuff, and yeah, look, they were born here, like they were born in Australia, so like they're obviously eligible for Origin, but their mum and dad are either Samoan or Aussie as well. So like I can see where they're coming from with their grassroots, and you can just see the weight off Payne's shoulders by obviously playing for Samoa and how much it meant to him in the press conference. So yeah, mate, I'm so happy for him. Like obviously, I'm disappointed that he's not going to play for Australia, but they've obviously got a WhatsApp or a group together that they want to create history as the first Pacific Islander team to make a World Cup and win one. They were that close last time we played in the World Cup, and then now they're just going to get a couple more arsenals to their kit bag. And I think Hemiso played for Samoa first before Australia, so
correct,
makes complete sense. And then Tino's obviously got a massive background in Samoa. You've seen the video that he did on Fox Sports with going back to Samoa and see how much he loved his culture, and it's great for the game. And it just gives some young guys like Lindsay Smith and other guys that are coming through for Australia a chance to play. Mitch Barnett, all those type of guys that are probably playing for Queensland and New South Wales that haven't got the chance to rep the green and gold, they're going to get that opportunity come Ashes, and you just never know who's going to come through the woodwork. So, yeah, it's awesome times. It's going to be a stronger World Cup, and I think there's going to be a lot more people coming to watch now, and not just seeing England and Australia dominate, which is great for our game.
And, hey, don't sleep on the Kiwis. England, Australia, Kiwis. There's
Sorry.
Hey, just on that, the Ashes tour is coming up at the end of the year. You've never played England before. We just had a chat before we come on. That's crazy. You've been in the game for 10 years. I think obviously that big break of international footy there for 3 or 4 years affected any of these games. I speak to Mace often about it. Mace is he was a part of the last Ashes tour. Is this something you're really looking forward to at the end of the year if selected by Kevy? And yeah, I just found it strange that you'd never played England before for Australia.
Mate, the first time I ever went to England was for the World Cup. So yeah, look, I was in the 2017 World Cup team, but never got the chance to play against England. They played in round one and then the World Cup final. And yeah, look, it's an interesting one. I just think our international games are developing so much that we need to start growing it better overseas somewhere else. I just think can't keep expanding and playing in like World Cup games in Australia and England and New Zealand. Like, yes, that's our dominant, obviously, countries, but we need to start expanding. You see the Rugby World Cup with Union, they're playing in France, they're playing all around the world. And I just feel like our game and our model is just so special that we're just not developing it enough overseas. And our biggest moneymaker at the moment is Origin. Yeah, So best players are probably Queensland and New South Wales making Australia, but we've got so much special Pacific Islander players there. Should be taking games to Tonga or Samoa or go and developing the game somewhere else just to try and grow it internationally. Because, like you said, I haven't played England in 10 years or haven't even played any England team, let alone this Ashes opportunity. So that's kind of why I'm really keen on making the team and hopefully making the most of it.
Yeah. It's funny. Like when Mace played, he would have played England every year in either a Tri-Nations, an Ashes, or a Four Nations, whatever the different formats at. So, mate, really appreciate your time. I know you sort of get to training, get your recovery done, get all that stuff done, and get ready for another huge game coming up this weekend, mate. It's probably the best weekend of footy coming up. Penrith play the Raiders. You play the Bulldogs. Can't wait to watch it, brother.
Thanks, mate. See how we go.
See you, brother.
See you, bro.
Yes.
For athlete. Money's good.
How was the interview?
Yeah, good.
Did you get out of him the?
No,
the
he's always. Money is
straight bat. Sometimes.
No. How do you explain money? Look, you're there. You listen to the chats. Like, money's my guy.
Yeah.
And like everything, right? They've got, first and foremost, it's protecting whatever tactical advantage that they've got to have playing.
Yeah, the one I clipped up, that you never normally get that much out of him, I find.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but to my point, and I wouldn't ask the question. So we asked around the field goal, and I was like, look, I normally wouldn't ask this, but there's no way you're getting away with it now in the finals, right? Like, everyone's going to be high alert.
Yeah.
But the part that I loved with him planting the seed, which is 100% true now, might get an extra half a second because you're not going to get that marker defender shooting at them now because of Harry. So now there's elements of doubt, and we talk proper
Footy.
We talk footy and a lot of stuff outside of what we put on athlete. But here's the thing from Money talking about that and his positioning on the goal kick.
He's also never faced England, which is a big part of why he just said it on the show for the listeners. But he's never played England before.
Let alone Great Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, that's awesome.
He's been in the league since 2014. I think he's started playing for Australia in 17. They've never played England. He's never played England. So he was on the tour in the 17 World Cup and never got a game. Yeah, right. He was an Emu. And then 22? In the 23 World Cup or 22 World Cup, they never played England because Samoa knocked them out before they got to the final. They weren't a part of their pool. And then there's been no proper like Tri-Nations or Four Nations that you had when you were playing. So that's weird,
Different. Yeah, it is.
That shows
for a person who's 30 years old as well, been in the rep scene for a while.
International footy has been
England need to be involved.
The last thought for a long time.
They need to be.
I think that's a big part of the we've banned it, but I'm going to bring it back for 20 seconds. The eligibility debate, because like I grew up watching him play Kangaroo tours. That gen hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
Like
really
getting up in the morning, like literally getting up at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yeah. So there are kids right now that have got no pride in watching Cameron Munster go toe-to-toe with the best in England.
Yeah.
Where
For
I used
10
to
years.
love whoever, like our halves going up against like a Danny Maguire.
Mate's going up against Fielden from that chat that he had. I grew up watching that. Like,
Danny Maguire, remember that? In 04, he was a fucking gun.
Weapon.
Scored like 60 tries or some shit. Did nothing against us.
Even for me, like growing up, and the reason we go back and like me growing up watching, I heard it. Me growing up and watching the Kiwis is a big reason why I had never had any inkling or desire to play Origin, because we had at the end of the year,
because you guys were fucking good.
So. We had 3 games at the end of the year for
2005,
and we had an Anzac test through the middle part of the year.
Exactly, the Anzac test they need to fucking bring back. And like when you beat us in 2005, 2008, that was a very influential age on the young brothers. You know what I mean, coming through, wanting to play for New Zealand. Now they've sort of lost it because we haven't been putting it in your face. Right? It's just more Origin. Packed games, not touring. You know, like World Cups every now and again. Just fucking, get it fixed.
Speaking of the Poms, Mace, when building your Forby from scratch for your next big trip, there are 3 words that get you as excited as Willie having a biff with the Poms. No wait times.
If you've got a Land Cruiser 300 series and cram for time, getting all your gear ready for the next tour, guess what? The TJM rear bar, along with an extensive range of TJM protection and XGS suspension for the LC300 have 0 wait time and are on our shelves and ready for install now.
Find your nearest TJM store and lock in your in-store today to suit your LC300 or any Toyota Classic you may have. I've got the new Toyota Hilux as well too. Maybe I'll get
you need to get that.
I'm going to get
Big
that.
bumper bar on it.
Yeah.
You need to fit 100%.
gotta
That's the
fit-
first thing I saw. I go,
Yeah,
you
I got to fit
TJ.
that out.
You get like a rooftop tent. You go have a little trip.
Ooh, now we're talking off-season plans maybe before we head over to the Ashes. Visit tjm.com.au because I will be straight after this. Any news? Oh, no, this is just a good YouTube question that I thought was funny. Let's throw it in there. The Book of Feuds gets petty. This one comes from not Triple M, 4 M's. If Johnson gets the record against the Roosters, does the Borough roll out a big sign saying, own the trial line for over a decade to piss Robbo and the Roosters off?
That would be unreal.
Oh, that's such a good sign. Please, 4 M's, if you are a Rabbitohs fan, are we in any danger tonight? They're playing the Dragons. 3 tries to equal the record. Can he jag a couple to put it in
Just
range?
2. Just give us a little.
No Latrell. Cody on the bench. Wet conditions. The Dragons.
Cody came on and carved Parrot.
Yeah, Cody did. He's still one of the fucking premier ball players, isn't he?
I seen him the other day in the shopping centre.
Looks like he's lost weight. Looks fit.
He's looking good.
Yeah, he looks good.
He's looking good. He's going to have to, mate.
He's got to get the body right.
Well, you know what? I think, like, looking at it, how fit he looked, I think obviously there's been frustrations with the injuries and then
soft tissues.
Soft tissues. So you just got to be diligent with everything as you get older, especially. But Cody looked cherry ripe. Imagine if they can put AJ over for 2 this weekend, right? They have the bye next week, Mace.
Jack back? Jackie boy? No.
No Jackie boy. No Campbell Graham. But if they can put him over for 2, he has the ability to equal it in the last round against the Roosters and surpass it. So we need 2 tries
I
for
reckon
AJ.
Cody will start.
I hope he does.
Yeah, I think he'll start. He's
he's
got that
little-
little. He got that little.
First Parrot little hit out.
Yeah.
How
and
do
he's
you,
all right.
how do you sit? There's been a lot of chat about it. We haven't really mentioned it at all. South Sydney, the NRL, do not want the fans to storm the field because there's been
Yeah, get it with the Buddy Franklin one.
Buddy Franklin, AFL do it for 1,000 goals,
They have to.
and you have to, right?
You have to.
But apparently, so the fines are. I'll give you some of the details. I probably should have prepared for this
5K the
more.
best.
5.5. Yep,
Jeez.
5.5 if you storm it. I don't think that. I don't
They
think
couldn't police that.
there's no way they could police
I
that.
can't remember whose take this was, but I read something. Maybe it was Andrew
Webster?
saying, "What can we do? Don't tell us what we can't do.
Yeah.
Tell us
Yeah.
what we can do."
That's fair. And also Webster, I think it might have been Andrew Webster threw this out too on the Saturday scrum. Is there a worry from the NRL? So I don't think it would be a worry for this game. Like, I mean, it might have been a worry for this game. Wet weather, Dragons. Do they get a huge crowd? I feel like they're going to pack out, especially if the Roosters are in contention for a top 4 spot, final spot.
And he's in. If he's
The
got
thought
one more
was,
try,
would it look shit if 500 people ran out onto the field? Because you know how a packed SCG
Yeah.
for the Buddy, would it look shit for the NRL compared
Yes.
to the AFL?
No, it would.
If only 500 people ran.
but it has to be at Allianz at that last game for him to break the record, and then everyone just storm the field.
I tell you what, Allianz doesn't need
Yeah.
people
Foot
on the
traffic.
ball. Foot traffic.
Yeah.
That is a
Fucking
mess. They're
storm
getting
it.
ripped
He's
up.
breaking the record. That record was unbreakable.
Did I tell you about I ran into the greenskeepers at Allianz? 100% know that
They
we've
exist?
talked about it before. The greenskeeper. You know, we talked about refs watching us. So I was sitting in I was going in the elevator to call the game. We're going up. And they're like, Scope. They're like, Scope, field's looking good today. And I go, oh, is it, boys? I said, fuck, that's good. We've got a heap of rain too. This is like 3 or 4
This
weeks
is
ago.
it's going to be atrocious tonight.
Mate, these fucking greenskeepers are fucking listening to us like on the show. They're letting me, they give me the heads up. They go, yeah, it's looking really good. We've got it in good shape. I said, fuck, good on you, boys. Well
Did
done.
you see that they're
What's it going to be today?
completely ripping it up at the end of the season?
Have to. They
Sydney
fucked it.
FC, they've moved them to Leichhardt.
There you go. It's dog shit. That's why. It's actually been all right. It's been all right the last, like, I called the game on Sunday after 2 games. Now, we're lucky we got the end of rain for a split second for 3 or 4 days over the weekend. But Sunday was good.
It hasn't recovered since the women's origin.
Well, Chad Townsend referred to it as like that balding mate that everyone's got that's sort of just got a few
Turkey
gaps.
needs to go to Turkey.
Yeah.
Are they sending the pitch over to Turkey?
Sam
Are
Walker.
Yeah.
Sam Walker's hair.
they? Even Teddy come out.
Who else?
Teddy. Yeah. Who's the Cats?
Turkey playing.
Cats airs.
Bronson.
Yeah, Bronson Cherry.
He's on there.
Who else? We got any other? Let's go on a little tangent. We got Thursdays. We've got a bit more time, so we can stuff around a little bit.
Do we though? You said
Dylan
we were at
Walker.
1-9.
Yeah, we got Adam.
Dylan Walker's on there.
We've got to be out.
No, not Dylan Walker.
Adam Dewey.
Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards is fucking.
Dylan. No,
He's tried to look after it, but I want him to grow it back.
yeah. So if you go
want him
clean
to go Lockie?
shave,
You want to do a Lockie post-career hairstyle? Lockie should have kept that.
Ches has got Cat's hairs.
Yeah, he's been
Ches,
capped up.
he got
for
the
a
big.
while.
He's got the McDonald's arch.
Well, after 350 of the best
Yeah,
and the
yeah, you
media
have
pressure
to.
that he's under, I'm surprised he's got any.
I have to. I reckon it's went even further back with that presser he had yesterday.
Oh, God.
Did you watch that? I only saw like
Yeah.
highlights. He came out early and boxed off the chat, didn't he?
Guys, I want to come out here.
He's
and
the
I just want
best.
to let you know that I shouldn't do, because obviously
it,
we take
'cause I wanna clip it.
Go on.
No. So he come out and he said, look, I don't want to talk about my future. I know that you guys have got those questions, but I want to talk about performance on the weekend. We're playing the Roosters.
That's fucking brilliant.
And then he go, mate, the way he... Oh, it's so funny. How do I explain this? I probably can't explain it and not...
Because you know, like,
Yeah.
the only clip I saw where he's talking about being in a pub and people come up to him and they go,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're a decent bloke."
Yeah.
And I can 100% vouch for that.
Yeah.
He's dead set that not one of the nicest blokes I've met in
Yeah,
front.
he's legend.
Yeah, we get that all the time. So where were we before that? We're talking about the boot.
Turkey Airlines.
Turkey Airlines. Oh, yeah.
Team Turkey.
Team Turkey.
Tracy from us.
Is Tracy... No,
Yeah.
I thought Tracy shaved as well.
Gutho's Team Turkey.
Yeah, no, but he used to...
But he can grow the locks. But
Oh, Ethan Strange.
Yes.
Heavy.
yeah,
He's the captain
He's gonna
too.
look like his old man.
You can't be 20 years old and being fucking... we just talked about him, one of the best up-and-coming players.
Especially when you don't like, you can't suit a bald head.
No. He's
Yeah,
got...
he could. He's like a little bull
Do you reckon?
terrier. Yeah, he
Bulldogs,
could.
Warriors,
Like Pitbull.
Panthers, Broncos. Broncos? Anyone Broncos?
Broncos, everyone's perfect.
They're all glamours, eh?
They're all glamorous.
Sharks. McInnes, sorta?
Nah.
No?
Braden Trindle.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of a-
Trindle's
Yeah,
going.
Trindle's
going.
catsy. Cat's hair.
Yeah.
I reckon the captains, though, are...
Clint Newton.
The captains and halves are Sammy Walker 7, Ethan Strange 6.
Yeah.
Bronson Cherry in the centres.
Who's the 9?
I think Rennie's done this before. I think Rennie's talked about that. Oh, me and Rennie have talked about it at the
That's what
gym.
we talk about every weekend. He could be the best player in the world.
Oh, Matty Lodge is the OG.
Lodge is
Yeah,
there.
but he's been to Turkey.
Exactly.
He's been to Turkey. He
Yeah.
needs to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, he's already stressing out, so he needs to run it back. Tigers, anyone?
We'll come through with a fucking gun team next week.
Yeah, let's do a proper team next
Oh
week.
yeah, get in the comments for us.
Yeah,
in
let
the
us know.
comments.
Yeah. So let us know your
Try and
favourite.
come up with a team Turkey.
Team Turkey. There we go.
World Cup Team Turkey 26.
Yeah.
Team Cats here. Catsies.
I tell you,
And
there's a few.
Clint Newton is coach. You know that.
Nudo's.
You know his coach.
Yeah. No,
You don't know, he's been hanging on since 2003.
no, we've got to have a proper coach. Nudo's GM. So we need
Nathan
a coach.
Brown. Oh, he's gone bald. Wayne Bennett.
Sticks
Sticky.
with your Devon.
Yeah.
You talked about the
Oh,
Curly-
mate.
Devon.
Yeah,
The
Sticks
slice
is-
of heaven at the back.
Slice of heaven. All right, let's get to the teams. Let's talk some footy, eh?
Yes.
The Rabbitohs versus the Dragons, Thursday, 7:50 p.m. at Accor Stadium. Keon Kalamatangi is named to return. Tallis Duncan has been named to start at centre. Lachlan Hubner returns, so Dry Arrow pushes to the second row. Cody Walker and Brendan Smith will again provide impact off the bench. I always do this. I've got to go to the news first and get the late mail just in case there's any late mail for today for the Thursday teams. Where are we? So the teams, 1 to 17 so far. Okay.
Rabbits.
Both with 18th, 19th man. Shouldn't be any changes. Shaq Mitchell and Fletcher Myers are a part of the extended squad.
Yeah, I think the Rabbits will get them.
Well, they're $1.80 with tab. St. George at $2. The line is 1.5. St. George at the start.
Yeah, flip of the
Just too many
coin.
middles out.
Yeah, so the
Hamish
Dragons.
Stewart's class. He's their ball player. Jack DeBellin's the other one who ball plays a bit.
Yep.
DeBellin's a gun defender, same as Hamish. Similar players, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to be the dude that moves the ball out?
I don't know. So I'll just say,
I
I forgot to read out the outs for the Dragons as well. So let's get to that and then we'll discuss that after. So Hamish Stewart and Jack DeBellin and Hame Saleh are all entering the concussion protocol. So Jacob Halangahu, Ben Murdoch-Masila and Blake Mudders-Laurie will join the bench. The other new faces on the bench is Tyrell Sloan.
What are they doing with that kid, man? Sloaney. Fucking let him go.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah, I know, but like for next year, he should be trying to get somewhere else.
He should be playing over Corey Allen.
Come on, that's what I mean. It must be coaching, obviously coaching, personal, something like that, because he's a class winger.
In saying that, in fairness, there are moments, of course, right, defensively where he can be better.
Get better, mate.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's holding him back.
Starting off the bench is not getting better. Putting him in reserve grade, let him play a fucking full season there or full game so he can get his confidence up. Coming off the bench with fucking 10 minutes to go is not doing him any good.
What would you prefer to do, though?
I'd fucking put him in reserve grade until he earns his spot or fucking start him over.
No, if you're the player, what would you prefer? First grade on the bench or reserve grade?
Yeah, fuck, it's hard for a winger.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Forwards, we don't give a shit.
You're a winger. So just say you're a winger and you
I'd rather go down reserve grade and get him
play
out.
80 minutes?
Yep, and get better. Because I want to ask the coach, what do I need to work on? How the fuck do I get this guy's spot?
Yeah.
And he goes, X, Y, and Z, go work on it for 4 weeks, fucking nail it, get the spot.
I think I'd prefer to be where Sloan is now, to be honest. That's just mine. Yeah. What about you, Luke? What would you prefer to do? You're an NRL first grader winger?
Yeah.
That you think you're capable of playing first grade week in,
I think
week
I'd
out?
go reserve grade. In that little, let's say I get 20 minutes. If I fuck up in that 20 minutes, I think that's worse than fucking up in reserve grade.
Okay. There you go.
Because then it's more like...
All three of us different. Used to on the same, but for different reasons.
I get it.
Yeah.
But in today's game, because he's so versatile, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, like 10 years, 5 years ago, he'd never be on the bench.
Also, too, and this is not just on this, and I've always said Flano's been historically too top heavy. All the best teams have some sort of flexibility.
Yeah.
So I actually like having, I think not for this specific situation because Sloan is clearly on the outer, right?
Yeah.
So that's evident. But if he wasn't and Flano's keeping him on the bench for cover because that's what this game requires, then I think it's a good decision for that reason.
Yeah.
Does that
It's a
make
coaching,
sense?
yeah, it
Does
is a
that make
coaching
sense?
tactic, but I'm just saying for his growth as a player, he's got to go. Because the wingers in front of him aren't fucking, it's not Brian Toto and Zach Lomax.
Look at this bench for the Rabbitohs. Mamazoulis, Cheese, and Cody Walker.
Fucking heavy hitters. Cheese is a fucking gun bench player.
Yeah.
Cody Walker will start, I think.
Jamie Humphries goes to lock potentially.
Yep.
Ashton Ward's tiny.
Yeah.
He's the
fucking hell.
He's the smallest out of all of them.
He's the smallest person to play fucking NRL.
He's tiny.
He's tiny.
Yeah. Look at that. Jai Gray, Ashton Ward, and Peter Mamazoulis. Like
Small.
this is the smallest team of all time.
I'd worry about that if they had Hamish and Jack and Sele.
Wait, I'm just looking at
weight-wise?
Yeah. Jai Gray. Let's guess.
80.
82.
Max. Hey, have you looked at it?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
78
Alex
to
Johnston.
80. Yeah.
83?
80. No,
I'll give him 85.
I'll give him 86.
86?
Going
Isaiah,
off Galvin's 84.
Isaiah Tass? 90?
88, 90, yeah.
Tallis Duncan? 95. Yep. Tyron Munro? 88.
Yeah, no.
Tall?
He'd be tall. He'd be 90. I reckon.
Still pretty thin, man.
Stop, they were tiny.
Ashton Ward? 65.
64. That's about 42 kilos.
Jamie
He's got to ride.
Humphries is a nugget?
He's right. He's a jockey on fucking Sunday.
So Jamie Humphries?
He's solid. He'd be pushing 100. See the size of the legs on him?
Yeah, he's thick.
He's thick.
I think closer
He's
to
a thick boy.
95. I think more closer to 95 than 100. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Sean Kepi, 105. Not even a huge front rower. Like he's not a huge front rower. This is my point.
Be over 105, I reckon.
What's Keon?
Keon would be 105, I reckon.
Yeah.
Just depending what Keon you get.
Saliva?
He'd be fucking. Saliva's, I reckon he's put on his winter coat, I reckon. He's put the winter coat on. I reckon he's a fucking 104.
Yeah, he'd be thereabouts.
You can fucking imagine running into that truck. It's just fucking constant hitting.
Jacob Host and Arrow, similar.
Yeah.
95.
Arrow's lighter. Arrow's lighter this year.
Yeah, for
He's
sure
probably
he is.
lost about 5.
He
I
has,
reckon
yeah.
he'd be about 96, 97.
Our man
and Arrow's
Hubner?
probably about 100.
I reckon it's the light. It'll be. It's in, for an argument. It's definitely the lightest team in the NRL this year for sure.
Easily.
Has to be.
But do the Dragons have a big enough pack and outside backs to fucking run straight through the middle?
Tui Pelotu, Emre Gula, Dave Clemmer, Mudders Marcilla,
He's big.
Mudders Laurie off the bench,
Big.
Pacific Utonga.
Fucking got some big boys. But I'm just saying, like, you add Stewart, DeBell and Sele, I reckon they would have trampled the Rabbits, but I reckon the Rabbits are going to get them.
Okay, I'll go the Dragons for that. They're too light in the wet.
And it's just the desperation of, we can't get the spoon for the OG, fucking
True.
Wayne Bennett.
All right, I'll stay with the Dragons. I think the power game through these they're too small. Too small in this game. They need some big boys back. All right, let's get to the next game. That was a good tangent. Love a good tangent like that. Panthers versus Raiders. Look at these two games. Holy shit.
This is one of the best Fridays getting around.
This could be the best Friday in a long
Mudgy. Is it raining out in Mudgy? Sorry.
Yeah, it is. It's wet. That's the only thing that's fucking wet everywhere for the whole weekend. I checked every
Whole August is fucked.
Yeah. Panthers versus Raiders Friday, 6 p.m. at Glen Willow Oval in Mudgee. So Isaiah Yeo looks set to return. He's in the extended squad for this game before being cut down. And the Raiders, they're not messing around. They've got the same 17 that downed Manly before the bye. Boys.
Wow.
Where are we going?
Well, I'll tell you where Tab's going.
Okay.
Tab are going $1.67 to Penrith, $2.20 to Canberra. The line is 2.5.
Oh, fuck. I'm going Canberra.
Did you see?
I like that Grant Atkins is ref for this game too because this is going to be it's going to be on.
Good.
Did you see the kid at Book Week that Panthers posted?
Yeah, so good.
So he's a kid in a dinosaur, one of those ones that overtook Hoz on the City to Surf.
That's all. They've been coming up on fucking everything that I've been looking at. That fucking brown dinosaur.
Yeah. So this kid writes Book
People
Week.
walk around in a fucking bounces like.
All the Panthers boys have gone to a local school in Mudgee. And this kid's started, like, they're sitting on the side. He started walking in his costume. He unzips it and takes it off. He's got his Canberra jersey
That's
on.
the best.
He's about 9 years old.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
he's like that. And he doesn't just go like this. He goes like down the line. They're
Yeah.
all sitting there. So it's Yowie, right?
Just the front.
Yowie gets it and he sort of can't he doesn't know what's going on. And then he sees it and they start laughing.
Yeah.
Like Mitch Kenny starts laughing. And then he goes down the line until he gets to like Dane Laurie and stuff like that. There's like 8 of them. And he's like all the way down.
Oh, shit.
Like it's so
That's
good.
cool. Yeah, I think the Raiders are really. This is the game where I'm like, I want to see this.
2 in a row.
I want to see what they got.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
If they drop it, Penrith.
It's rare, but it is a different Panthers team.
No disrespect to Mudgee and people at the Glen Willow Oval, but they planned this at the start of the year not knowing that Canberra Raiders were going to be good.
100%.
Fuck, this game should have been at CommBank or something like that.
Fucking Raiders home ground.
Mudgee's one of the great towns as well.
It's a good,
Shout out
good
Mudgee.
town.
Shout out on. Don't know if I've ever been in. Oh, I might have played
it's
trial in
beautiful.
Have you been
Mudgee.
in a wine tour in Mudgee?
I think I might have
Yeah,
been. No, I
Mudgee's
think I might
a
have played trial
beautiful
in
country
Mudgee.
town.
Yeah, best. Good pubs.
Just ask anyone who's from Mudgee. Always, it's the fucking best city town. Oh, whatever. Still Mudgee. Still 4 hours away from fucking Sydney.
3 of the best.
Canberra?
Yeah, I like Canberra.
Okay. All right, let's get on to the Storm versus Bulldogs. Friday, 8 p.m. at Amy Park. Ryan Pappenhausen has been named in the extended squad. So far, Money is listed at fullback, so there could be a late change. Sean Blore will miss this game, so Joe Chan starts in the back row, and Bronson Garlick joins the bench. As for the Bulldogs, no changes to the side that was beaten by the Roosters last week. However, Stili Tupanua and Marcelo Montoya are lurking in the extended squad. I'm expecting, if
Yes.
fit, Marcelo to be a part of your best team, mate.
Big time. Chihuahua didn't have his best game.
No.
He looked completely lost like Bizza did
Yep.
with those rules.
Yep.
And
So probably not ideal to go up against Xavier Coates this week then.
two, yeah. Fucking zero. Montoya's a beast too, coming out of play twos. He really you got to really put your shoulder in front. He's like, you remember like him and Dallin coming out of the back.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
They were a good one.
He
two
puts
punch,
some pressure on your defense. You got to put a hit on him. Coming back from a neck injury, Stili Tupanua will be good to get back in there in the middle. Just hits good holes, good talker, does everything good.
We expected Marcelo and Stili to play.
Yeah, I'd like to see. He doesn't really name the full side, but like to have those guys on your reserves. You can play them. Stili Tupanua will be great to have back right now. Same as Marcelo Montoya. We just missed that punch coming out of yardage. I'm not sure if Tracy is fit.
Did he play last week?
Yeah,
He's
but he didn't
not
look
quite there.
He didn't look like it.
Didn't look
He
himself.
didn't look like he was that.
Have you seen people keep photoshopping? Or it's not photoshopping. They go into the coding on the NRL site saying he's out with a circumcision.
Oh, yeah.
Tracy.
No,
Montoya.
Montoya.
Montoya, yeah, what's that about?
So you go into the coding and you can update.
Yeah, I saw.
And then his missus was blowing
Didn't
up on
understand
TikTok
it.
about it. Have you ever seen the clip of him talking about cheerleaders?
Yeah.
And his missus hammers him.
Best. One of the best. So him and his missus have a
They do a
podcast.
podcast.
It's fucking hilarious. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, mate. Like I know you. It's not your thing
Yeah.
normally. I'm telling you,
Funny.
mate.
Where
It is fucking funny. So they for the most part, it's just the clips that they get out of it. But they rip each other.
She
mate.
hammers him, eh?
They hammer each other.
Yeah, okay.
It's fucking good stuff.
He's talking about like why do we need cheerleaders? And she's like, you're a winger. You're one white line away
You're the
from being
closest one to us. He's like, he goes, so he has this big thing. He goes, see, fucking cheerleaders, try and wind her up because he knows he's cheerleaders. See, well, they're fucking cheerleaders. Like, they're a waste of time. Get them off the fucking field. She goes, cunt, you're the fucking closest thing to a cheerleader. You just hang out on the wing. Like, it's good stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's good gear. Yeah. And
I
there's
love to see him back because he's got a lot of energy in that
Yeah.
team and they love him.
Yeah.
He's a Bulldogs junior. Don't forget that. He had his little tenure over in New Zealand, but he's a Bulldogs junior. So
Yeah, fucking no.
he loves that
Talk
club.
about that.
Will Tab have Melbourne at $1.55? The Bulldogs are $2.45. The line is 4.5.
Yeah. Really impressive
Big
too, mate.
fucking
He had
game, man.
he was on him and maybe Crows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Carraz. Yeah, because I can't even remember Carraz because he stood out. He was really impressive the way he spoke too. Talked about where the
Marcelo
ball-
or
Marcelo.
Carras? Yeah.
Both were good, but
They're both
Marcelo really when I was listening to him, I was like, yeah, he's detailed. You can tell he's like,
Yeah. Spielman when he got injured.
yeah.
Really fucked the balance up.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's playing fullback.
Okay, well there you go. So that's
So who's on the reserves?
in the reserves. Yeah, because maybe you might see
So
Marcelo
and then
go to the wing and
Carraz
Carraz to the fullback. With all that being said, normally I like my wingers bets down in Melbourne, but for the multi, I'm going to stay away from it because just like the Bulldogs with potential late changes, I think Marcelo Montoya is lurking there. I don't want to get to the game and then they be removed options from what I'm trying to put on for the
Marcelo
punters.
play left or right wing, but
That's why I'm taking that
he
out.
plays left and Coates is on the.
I'm taking that away, Mace. I'm getting that out of my. I don't want anything around Marcelo.
I don't want fucking Chihuahua anywhere near Xavier Coates.
Well, there
That's
you go.
all I'm fucking saying.
Here we go. So I don't want anything to do with Tuala. I don't want anything to do with Montoya because I don't know who's going to be playing what. I know for sure Carraz is going to play, right? Unless he's injured. Well, I shouldn't say for sure when we're doing
You know what
punting.
I'd love to see?
I'm hopeful.
When they do kick, Critter and Chihuahua fucking swap.
Okay, there's a
You know?
technique. There's a
just
strategy.
like they swap in, just say in there when Melbourne's got good ball and you know what's going over.
On the last
Chihuahua
tackle.
can play. He's played centre before. Stayed there. Let fucking Critter take care of it.
Okay, do you run the ball on the last then? If you're the Melbourne Storm?
Not really. Chihuahua's a good defender.
Yeah.
He's just not fucking as good as Critter in the air.
Fair.
That's the way I'll be thinking. I'll be like, how the fuck can we stop that?
Yep.
Toops is jumping over you, and Critter knows, he knows the rules probably better than anyone, how to compete. Fuck. It's better than that. Better than the other option. Someone scoring 3 tries on
Yeah,
you.
that is fair. That is fair.
And Critter's he's played wing before. He's fucking Premier wing.
So what
Premier
was he
winger.
called?
Got some hops.
If only we had the number for the Canterbury Bulldogs coach, maybe we could text him and let him know.
Don't know. I don't even know him.
Hey,
Don't even know his name.
there's too much uncertainty for me with a couple of positions. I don't know what's happening with Marcelo Montoya lurking in the extended squad, and I also don't know what's happening with Ryan Pappenhausen lurking. So there could be some late changes. I'm very confident.
Definitely late changes.
I'm very confident in both teams that there will be some form of late changes. But I feel like Xavier Coates will play, so let's go him anytime. And I feel like Jacob Carraz will play, so let's go him anytime. And then we'll go Melbourne head-to-head. Because trying to find try scorers in this game is going to be problematic. I think it's going to be a defensive-type game. Wet conditions down in Melbourne, if it's anything like Sydney right now, and I had a look at the forecast, it is raining in Melbourne as well. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. So let's go on the edges, low-scoring game. Let's go Melbourne head-to-head. Xavier Coates anytime, Jacob Carraz.
Big Nas playing? No.
Nasty is on the extended squad as well.
Are you going down?
No, it keeps raining. I'm not.
I don't think it's raining there.
It's raining here, but
No, it is.
it's
I
not
checked.
good down there.
It's 16.
I checked for the jam. But
Yeah,
I
I
suppose it
did.
changes within 24 hours.
Big Nasty's. If Big
It's
Nasty
cloudy.
plays,
It's overcast, but it doesn't say rain.
With a chance of meatballs?
Yeah, always.
but just say the game's going to be played between the 20s. You reckon?
Yep. Fucking oath.
What a fright.
Yeah, you're
So
right, mate.
we need
Whether
to be-
there's rain or not, it's going to be
It's going to be played
a
between the
dog
middle
fight in the
third,
middle. Yeah.
and we need to really stand up because they've got a big physical pack, man. Got outside backs that fucking take you on. Be a good test for us. Bulldogs, 13+.
All right. Seagulls versus Dolphins, Saturday, 3 p.m. at 4 Pines Park. Huge game for me, mate. DCE, 350 of the best. Of the best. So he will become the 5th player. And believe it or not, there is a 6th player doing it on the exact same weekend. That is crazy.
Dozer.
We'll get to Dozer in a bit after. So let's stay on Manly to begin with. Ruben Garrick is nursing a shoulder injury, so Tommy Talau joins the starting side. Aaron Shops on the bench for Manly. Felice Kafusi and Frankie Molo are both returning from suspension. So Mark Nichols reverts to the bench and Albrecht Tafa drops to the reserves. Max Fiengai returns from the shoulder injury. So Hamaso Tabuai Fado goes to fullback and little Trey Fuller goes to 18th. Oh, no, he goes to the bench. Ray Stone to 18th man. So a few changes for the Dolphins as well. Mace.
Before you get to Mace, the bookies can't split this one. $1.90 for both, Manly and the Dolphins, and the line is 1.5.
Fuck.
Manly with the
I
start.
I saw enough last week, the Eagles. I just don't think. Just that extra bit of gas they just don't have. Dolphins look like I think they've got more to play for.
For sure they
Oh,
do.
the Dolphins,
Well,
yeah.
they're both in the exact same position. They're fighting for 8th
weird.
position.
You wouldn't think so, would you? The form that they're in.
No, you're right, mate. Yeah, good point. So it's funny the way that seasons go. How fun!
Yeah.
Like that's a great point, right? Manly are in 10th,
They're on 24 points.
2 points behind the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Everyone is excited about what the Dolphins can do next year, all the season that the Dolphins have had because of the injuries, and really all the frustration has been around Manly. And you look, for better or worse, whatever way you feel about it. Of course, the Daly Cherubin's decision at the start of the year is a huge part of that. But if I wasn't like biasedly wanting Ches to win this game, I'd be selecting Dolphins, like I did with the Tigers last week.
Are they good on those little celebratory games? 350, 100 games, 150. At the end of the day, no one like.
No, it doesn't matter. You
It's
still got to
not
win.
that. You got to get out there and do the business. Their middles are getting. Takaha's been playing good. They've been turning up, but in very sporadic moments.
Yeah,
I just think the Dolphins are going to go out.
I
there.
tended his 300th, and they got to win against the Dragons down at Wollongong.
They could win this because it's at 4 points.
They could
Easily.
win. They could win this because this is a genuine coin flip as the tab.
And it's going to be a yuck game because it's going to be raining. So therefore, they ain't going to be scoring tries out wide that much. To be played in the middle third, where I think the Dolphins will get them.
Can we play a little game here?
Yeah.
Let's go through. So people are obviously frustrated with the way Manly are going and think that the Dolphins are a team ascending. Let's go position for a position. Let's go in groups. So would you rather have Hamaso Tabuai Fido right now or Tom Trbojevic?
Hammer.
Agreed. Saab and Hopewadi or Asako and Nafahu?
They're going right, those wingers.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the other winger?
Lehigh.
I don't
trumps.
think he's a winger.
Yeah. So you go
And,
Asako?
and Saab's good in the clear.
Yeah.
But he's not that good coming out of yardage. Sako is.
Well, let's go play.
The other little dude's
because that's
pretty strong.
confusing. Let's go this then. Go Saab versus Asako. Easy.
Yeah, Sako.
Kohler versus Avarillo.
Kohler.
Talau versus Fiangai. That's 50-50.
Yeah, they're pretty even.
Yeah, can we go even?
Yeah.
We'll go even. We'll chuck in evens.
Yeah.
Lehigh Hopewadi versus Tafita. Lehigh.
Leo.
Brooks versus Cody Nicarima.
Nicarima.
Ches versus Katoa.
Katoa.
Lodge versus Molo.
Molo, because he can play bigger minutes. Because Lodge has
This
been
is the
going
point.
all
Like, I'm
right.
just looking at the lineups,
Lodge
right?
is going all right, like for 20.
Jeremy Marshall King versus Simpkin.
Marshall King.
Kafusi versus Takiaho.
Takiyaho.
Waddell versus Fine Fuiaki.
Fuiaki.
Keeley versus Trbojevic. Ben.
Fuck, they're pretty even too.
Pretty
young bloods.
Pretty even.
Yeah.
I would slightly go Keeley, but
Yeah,
even.
Keely's been playing all right.
Even, yeah. Ben's
Benny's
showed
been-
moments. He has showed
Yeah.
moments. Jazz Devanga versus Donahue.
For Donahue.
It's almost like a 9-3, 9-2 with a couple of evens, right?
Dolphins should win.
And like, so if you
Because
look
of
at
the fucking Isaiah.
but like, this is my point, right? And I didn't even think about this going in this. I just started looking at the lineups as we we're talking about. With all the frustration around Cherry's decision, do we just think the Dolphins are a better team?
Yeah, we just do.
Like across the board?
And they're not really. And have a look at the players that the Sea Eagles got out.
But look at the players the Dolphins have got out. Way more better players.
But the spine, like how many? Who's out of the spine in Manly? Not many,
Croker.
You know, but he's not. He's all right.
But you've got
you
Plath,
pick Marshall King against him.
Gilbert, our man Jersey Flegler, fucking Herbie Farnworth.
Yeah. So the Dolphins are a better team.
Olakwatu.
On paper.
Yeah. There you
But
go.
they've got a little bit more to play for. They're still thinking they can make the 8.
Yep. All right, let's get to my Manly. Despite all that.
So are you going Manly?
Yeah, of course, because it's an omen. It's a 350 omen.
Who's favourite?
That's even split. Not $1.90. $1.90.
Yeah, well, there you go.
But the line is in favour of Manly.
Dolphins
By
13
a
plus.
Yeah, they got
Dolphins
1.5
13
star.
plus.
Yeah, I reckon they fucking.
Okay, I'm going the omen bet. Ches is 350.
I want him to win because of his 350th, but I just don't think they got
That is
fucking
fair.
desire.
That is fair.
And I reckon if he was fucking locked in for next year, they'd win. It's just those little things.
Despite you thinking that the Dolphins have better players across the board, like next year if he's there or not.
I just think if he was locked in for next year, I think they'd put that extra little effort in that will get you over
Oh,
the
for
line.
this specific 350.
Yes, for this 350.
Gotcha.
Do I think the wheels have fallen
yeah,
off? I think the wheels have fallen off.
Yeah.
What I saw fucking from last week, I'm just like, that does not look like the team I saw 10 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago.
Do you think it's so bad that there's not going to be a response? Because that's why I'm going Manly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that?
Yes. No, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
that was
I
rock
said,
bottom.
I want to see a fucking response. You're probably going to get it at 4 Pines. But if it was dry weather, I'd be back in fucking the Eagles.
It's a Manly omen, of course. The Daily's 350. So we're going to go Manly head-to-head, Cherry Evans anytime, and Tommy Turbo is a 4 Pines specialist as well. Tommy had a quiet game last week. Ches had a quiet game. I'm thinking bounce back. I'm thinking bounce back in this game. And
I think he gets that ball on the right side, and whoever's their left center's just, and then on the inside, he's just going to smoke him.
Oh, okay.
Just a little dummy, palm, try.
Scraps. I feel like in these
Back
conditions,
left corner.
I'm thinking scraps. Yeah. Loose balls. Dive on it. Get on it. All right, let's get to the next game. Ashley Klein. Come on, Ash. Come on, Ash.
Do you have the refs up there? I can't see them.
Yeah, I got the team list in front of me. All right, let's get to the Titans versus Warriors. Saturday, 5:30 p.m. at Seabus Super Stadium. Brian Kelly and Jojo Fafita are both back on deck, so both for more returns to the back row. Phil Sammy slides out to the wing. Josh Paxton goes to the bench. I thought he was really good last week too, by the way. I like him, Josh Paxton. Regan Campbell-Gillard starts at prop with Jimmy Jolliffe out for the rest of the season. So is David Fafita with surgery on his ankle. Cleese Haas comes back in onto the bench. As for the Warriors, Kurt Capewell was back from concussion, so is Tomato Martin and Rocco Berry. Berry's return sees Chance Nickel-Klogstad go back to his preferred fullback position. Tane Tuapiki to 18th man. Leka Halasima drops to the bench to make way for Kurt Capewell. And Jackson Ford has been banned
What
until the
for?
finals.
What do you do?
Hip drop, potentially?
Something.
Actually, I had someone reach out to me. And they
That's fucked.
it was an Instagram message, and it's like, people, ask me a question on YouTube. I copy and paste everything, and it's so much easier. I don't do any, like, people message me all the time on Instagram and like, can you bring up this? I'm like, no. Put it on YouTube, and if it's good enough, I'll put it in the show.
That's how it works, guys.
That's how it works.
Listen
So,
to the scope.
Dimitri Avaya Mwanga will start at prop.
I like him.
I like Dimitri.
Leka Halasima to the bench.
What are the odds for this, Lukey? I haven't had a look, but I'm assuming
225 with the Gold Coast Warriors are favourites at 165. The line is 1.5.
That's that's their team. The Titans are the only one who fucks the Warriors. I'm going the Titans.
some way.
We said this on Monday.
Yeah.
Just simply because of it's their bogey team.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a little bit drier up there.
No, it is wet as well. I
Wet?
looked up there, yeah. I looked
It's a good
everywhere.
stadium,
I was looking for try
It's a good
scorers.
stadium for wet.
Okay.
It's as good as ALLIANZ. So I think the Titans might get them. They looked all right against the Sharks for 25 minutes.
Both of these teams were poor in different ways.
Very, very poor.
But the Warriors were able to play poor and get a win. Does that help? Does that?
Yes,
is
it
there
does.
is there anything in that?
Yeah,
There is,
and it's a top 4 spot. Fucking up for grabs. They should take it. They should.
Yeah.
But I'm just going with the Titans.
Yeah, so am I.
Just cause.
I want to see Fozzie get a couple of wins to finish his career as well.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yep.
double, triple cutout over
This could be their
over Dallin again.
quadruple cutout.
Dell's going to be having nightmares about Fozzie going into this game. Friday night.
He'll be playing over, dummy, play short, fuck, out the back. Little short, little fucking hands. like that. It's like,
who's that? Senior, what? So they've named the official Grant Atkins, which is the video referee, but they don't have the referee yet. They should put, what's his name? He's a
Young
Queensland
buck.
guy.
Maybe that's why they don't have a photo of him yet.
There you go. That could be it, but it's not photos. It's just written down. He might not be part of the top 30 referees. He's the
you see the trees on a train on trial. Development.
He's a development ref. What's his name again? Can you have a look? Actually, I've got to
Tell you, they need to get Daniel Lutringer, a guy I went to school with, did the touchy the other day for your Bulldogs game.
Have you got a shout out for a touchy?
I'm giving a touchy a shout.
That is fucking deep.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Jared Cole.
Jared Cole.
J. Cole.
That's what we're calling him.
And he likes him the J. Cold, which it's going to be
Cold.
and wet. Let's see if J. Cole gets another run this week. I feel like those are the sorts of games for him too where, the Warriors are in contention.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
they
going to
normally
swap
give
to the
new
Warriors.
referees those games that are like for the bottom half team. So
I'm swapping to the Warriors.
Okay.
They just got too much to play for. Surely they got fucking something there. They're top 4. They're not playing for
Some mana. Did you say mana?
Some mana. Yeah, Lukey. Nice, Hills.
Sure.
And happy birthday, Jacko, for this week, speaking of the Warriors.
Oh, Jacko, for the week.
Yeah, well,
Was
was
it
it
today?
2 days ago.
Who has a fucking
Come on,
birthday
man.
week?
You don't know. Don't give it for the
Hey,
week. Give it a
it's a
shout
day.
out on the day. It should have been Monday.
We'll do refs' birthdays next.
J. Cole. When's your birthday, J. Cole? Right
J.
in.
Cole.
Right
J.
in.
Cole. Can you look?
He's the only one that's going to get a birthday shout out.
Can you look at Jared Cole's birthday? And I'm going to put it in my notes.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jared Cole?
Jared Cole with Jared too.
J-Red.
And Cole is Cole.
Yeah.
Got it.
They write articles on ref. There's so many articles on him.
Yeah.
He's
Because
a
of the
fucking
hair.
gun.
There's an
The
article
arms.
that's titled "Referee Jared Cole back and better than ever." Oh, he had heart surgery. He had a heart attack.
Oh, fucking hell.
Shit.
Yeah.
Love him even more.
Fuck yeah.
At the age of 26.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out J. Cole.
Yeah.
The journey. It's the journey.
That's why there was
You
a few
hear, boy?
articles.
Have you got his birthday yet? Wikipedia or anything like that?
I don't think they have Wikipedia.
All right, J. Cole's getting a shout out next time.
He's the thumbnail.
If you're a referee, reach out and let us know.
Does it?
J.
They
Cole's-
have rugby league project profiles. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Yeah, well.
because
anyway,
coaches, all that.
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Eels versus Roosters while you find this, Lukey. Saturday,
there's no-
7:35 p.m. at CommBank Stadium. Isaiah Yonge has been named in his favoured position, as he was last week. So we'll get another look at Joash Papali in the 6. Luca Moretti is out of the team. So Dylan Walker will start at lock and Jordan Semrani joins the bench. Junior Tupou comes in on the wing for Daniel Tupou, suffering concussion symptoms after last week's game. Back row, Siwa Wong returns from concussion as well. So Nafahu White moves to prop and Spencer Lenu goes back to the bench. Blake Steep makes way on the bench.
Okay, Roosters, too much to play for. What are the odds, Lukey?
$1.37 the Roosters. Parra is at $3.15. Tab have the line at 9.5. Did you read the article from Bulldog Richie on Parramatta this week?
Go.
Is it negative?
The headline: Why Parramatta Eels so-called revival after Jason Riles is a lie.
What?
A lie?
A lie?
A lie.
Read. What's the rest of the
I'll
article?
read the article. He starts it off by going, "Can someone please tell me why the Parramatta Eels are being lauded this season for winning just 33% of their games?" He then goes, "Parramatta is like a selfie with a filter. It looks great, but you know it's make-believe."
Fucking Bulldog. He's up,
Mate.
Bulldog. Rolsey must have
And then he
pissed him
goes,
off.
"Eels fans will hate this column." Well, you're right, Bulldog. I
He's just a
fucking hate
rage
your
bait.
column.
That's
It's a slow news week, so he's picking on Eels.
No, he's always
is.
been.
Yeah.
No, Lukey. He's always been a rage bait
Super
journalist.
negative.
Yeah, I know.
But
He's the one that counted
He's
the
not just
swear
doing
word.
it because it's
He counted our swear words.
No, he counts swear words.
He counts swear words.
Fuck you, Bulldog,
Fuck
Richie.
shit, fuck.
Yeah.
There's 4 of the best for you.
Yeah. You,
Potential success doesn't count. Neither does the possibility of future success. It's
What's he talking? Why does he
he's
do
twiddling
that?
his thumbs and dishing up this sort of stuff.
because honestly,
He does have a point. I'll give him this. We have everything. Money, a huge fan base, strong junior pathways, state-of-the-art stadium, and a $70 million centre of excellence. There's just one thing they're missing, winning.
what are we doing right
Fucking
now?
players.
Talking about it.
We're talking about him.
And I paid to read the article.
Did
This was
ya?
Behind a paywall.
You're fucking worse.
I literally...
You are.
He's got you twice.
When you hit
He's
your
got
target
you
this week,
twice.
Bulldog Richie.
He got you with cash, and then he got the shout out on the biggest NRL podcast
Yeah.
that there is in
Fucking
Australia.
hell.
Shout out Bulldog
I like
Richie. There you
Bulldog
go.
as well. So.
I don't mind
Mate, it's
Bulldog.
entertaining. I
Yeah.
find it all funny.
I just think we must be sleeping.
got me.
He must be
Fucking-
just sleeping in his bed, just going, what can I do to piss some fucking fan
Yeah,
base off?
yeah.
Piss
Fuck
me.
Parra.
no, I
This is
reckon,
when Rolsey must have done some stupid shit to him.
they rock up like for Bulldog. He'd be one of those rocks
Lean
up
in.
Work going. Yeah, I know. But I'm just like trying to set for the audience at home. All right. Who can I piss off today?
Yeah.
How can I piss someone off?
Who would click on this shit?
Who
Who would click and buy this?
Yeah. Who can I anger? Why is everyone so positive about Parramatta at the moment?
Yeah.
Cleaning house. Fuck the guy.
They only won fucking 33% of their games. Who the fuck do they think they are?
Well, I'll tell you who needs a filter when they take their selfies. It's fucking Bulldog Richie. So. Fuck you.
Big time edit.
That's good gear.
Love it.
That's good. Are you going to edit that up?
Love you, Bulldog.
Love you, boy. The G-Man Wyatt Raymond.
Roosters all game.
Roosters in a close one.
Yeah, close. But I just think the Eels, they mid part of the year, they really good fight. They can't make the 8. It's done. Roosters got too much to play for. They can't slip this game. They can't let it slip.
It can be danger games.
It'll be a danger game,
Yeah, it
but
can
that's
be
what I
danger
mean.
games.
They fucking approach the game exactly how they approached the Bulldogs last week.
Okay.
And they should not win. Should not lose.
Moses in a clinic.
Moses in a clinic.
Yeah.
Let's boost
all right.
that 33%.
He'll keep him in the game because of his fucking his
Get to
kicks.
35. Or 35 by the end of the week. Knights versus Broncos, Sunday, 2 p.m. at McDonald's Jones Stadium. Phoenix Crossland has been named at hooker in his return from concussion. So Brayley goes to the bench. Matt Arthur drops out. Forward Brody Jones has been replaced on the bench by Elijah Salesa. Leo Moano.
Oh, my, yeah.
Just the one change to the side that stormed home to beat the Dolphins with back rower Jack Chachevsky. He is out. Yeah. He's replaced in the starting lineup by
Broken
Jaden Hunt. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yep.
And the new face on the bench is Jesse Painter-Pitcher.
Jeez.
Fuck, he's on the outer too, eh? Yeah. Even getting on the bench similar to
New Zealand
Sloan.
last year?
Yes. Yes.
Jeez, I wonder what he's done. The Bronx are in the same position. Can't lose this. You got to go up there. I know it's Old Boys Day up at Newcastle.
Ooh.
Well done to all the old boys, but
You said
they'll
that
come out.
Is it 100%?
It
Old
is
Boys
100%
Day?
Yeah, it
Old
is,
Boys
yeah.
Day.
It's Old Boys Day. So
Never in doubt.
it's Old Boys Day. So Bronx need to just keep on rolling. Keep
Yeah.
on rolling. Be shit. Weather will be shit, but who cares?
They've got a good record on Old Boys Day. Even so, Tab have them at $3.50. Broncos are $1.30. The line is 10.5.
Yeah. Bronx all day.
Little tangent. Sandon Smith, is he good enough to partner Dylan Brown in the halves?
Yes.
He plays 7.
Yep.
Yeah. I reckon he's done enough. He's impressed me this year just because Sam Walker come back and Saliva has got a fucking...
Savala.
Savala, yeah, Saliva Havili I was thinking about. Savala has got a massive boot on him and he keeps him in games.
a big
That's the
body.
reason why, yeah. That's the reason why he got the jump on him because you can't have 2 small halves like that.
Yes, correct.
So so he could easily do a job up there.
Yeah. I think
Is he
I
good? reckon
think
he's gonna- his upside's fucking good.
yeah, agreed. I think Sandon Smith is a NRL quality half.
Yeah.
Remember at the start of the year I had my doubts, but I don't think he complements Sam Walker long term well.
Fuck no. They're
Yeah.
too similar and they're just 2 little small guys.
I think the Roosters have realised that.
Yeah. Savala's a big kid, can put more muscle on.
Yep.
Good skill set.
Long kicking
fucking
game.
big kicking.
Yeah, big kicking game.
Very important in today's game. You can get Sam Walker dinking and dunking and all that sort of shit. But
Okay, so we went the Omen for 350 for the 5th player to become the 350th gamer.
yeah.
On the very next day, there will be 6. Ben Hunt. So let's go him with an Omen anytime. Walshy looked like he was putting on a clinic last week. Feel like he is in a nice rhythm. Walshy goes over for a try. and I got Brisbane head-to-head.
Sounds good.
Tell you
That's
what,
right.
would've made
Big
that
fella.
moment,
What about
mate?
the big fella off the bench to get a late try?
I mean, Tolty.
Yeah. I reckon he's due for like just off a kick or some shit. He's always scheming.
I think he scored 3 tries in 6 games or something.
Yeah.
I know we've already put that one on, but
Yeah.
if it was a $3.50 Newcastle in a $3.50 game with Ben Hunt.
Yeah.
So you
There's
go
the omen.
Newcastle head-to-head into Ben Hunt. If the odds currently, as at
I like that omen. It's
Take it.
what's
I
the
might
word
take
for that?
It's a little
it's,
Lukey side bet.
There you go. There you go. Good luck. Go put that on the weekend because it's like a reverse omen in a way
Yeah.
because you're on the player to 350, but you've got nasty intentions by them getting the try but losing. Yeah,
They have a good record.
it's a nasty omen.
Oh, well.
Cruel intentions omen.
Cruel intentions. That's
Cruel
it.
intentions omen. That's what we're going to call it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm calling it the Bulldog Richie omen.
It's the Bulldog Richie bet for the weekend.
It's an ugly bet, man. Love you, Bulldog.
All right, West Tigers versus Cowboys, 4 p.m. No changes for Benji's team. They're sticking with the winning formula. However, Stafford Toa did leave that game, so we'll see what happens there. Cowboys are the same. Toddy Payton sticking with the 17 that got the job done against the Tigers last week.
Ooh.
Tricky
game.
Good game.
$1.70 for the West Tigers. Cowboys are $2.15. The line is 2.5. It's at Leichhardt as well. And if it's sunny, I'm going to head down.
Is it going to be sunny, bud?
Probably not.
Hang on.
It's
Sun's out.
It's a chance to come in good Sunday,
Yeah.
apparently. Yeah.
There's
be a
nothing
good
funny
game.
than watching.
You're going to head down now?
Yeah.
A little bit of fucking thing
20.
after?
Little what?
Restaurant? What's Grappa?
Grappa.
20-year
You'll be too busy. Grappa will be too busy after
No,
the Tigers game.
20-year anniversary, grand final.
Ooh.
Tigers,
Oh, it
big
is
deal.
too.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Benji did a
that
potty.
will make me go the
Did he?
Tigers.
Yeah, he did the potty with the Tigers potty.
Oh, yeah, nice.
They did like a little
so
throwback.
20 years, so that'll be a big deal. They'll have all the ex-players
Olympic
out there
throwback.
doing a lap. So it'll mean a fucking hell of a lot to those Tigers
I wouldn't mind
fans.
doing a
and
chat
it'll
with Benji
piss,
at the end of the year too.
and it'll piss the Cowboys off because they're thinking, fuck, we should have won that. So
I'll tell you how we get Benji.
golf.
Game of golf.
Yeah, nice. I like the way you're thinking.
He started the golf content. Remember, that was his show on Fox.
He's the OG.
So Tigers, I reckon, just because of that, and they're playing good football.
They are.
Cowboys played good last week.
Do you
They
have
are.
off the top of your head what other results need to go their way for them to be a shot?
No, they need so much. They need basically
All the bottom 3 teams will lose.
Roosters to basically lose out.
Dolphins to lose.
Dolphins and Manly are only playing each. They probably would prefer Manly to win this week, and the Dolphins lose out, and Manly only win 1 or something like that.
It's a weird season.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be one of
a very
those
weird
teams that
season.
are just going to just fuck up.
And then
someone's
Luai's
slide
just going to
in.
be like he was outside the Caxton.
Big man. The Tiger comes out big time, doesn't it?
Do you see Taruva did 4 celebrations after he scored? Do you see the Tigers clip that up?
No,
He did the...
What did he do?
he did the Indigenous
He
first.
he did the Indigenous, then he did like the second Indigenous,
Yeah.
then he did that,
Yeah.
and then he finished it with something else.
What about
Chod?
Dewey?
It wasn't a chod?
No, Dewey went like this. He hit him with that.
The religious
Yeah.
Tiger call.
He's got religious. And then,
Yeah, the mascot was giving out hods in the crowd.
Was he?
Yeah.
this will be a good game. Can't
It
wait
will
for this
be.
one. Yeah. Just because of the rivalry there. 20 years, man. It's good.
Tigers.
Yep.
Tigers at Leichhardt. Tigers at Leichhardt for me.
Nice.
Even though it is at Leichhardt. You said
It
that.
is.
All right. Good show, boys. We'll see you back on Monday.
Enjoy your footy, guys.
Enjoy your footy over the weekend. Yeah.
Stay nice and warm.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.